Yo.
Back again.
Yo. Hey, you know what? Yeah.
Go on. No, don't worry about them. Just talk, man. So no, lead them to it, man. You was gonna say something profound, man. Go on.
Was I?
When you say, you know what? Yeah, I'm waiting for something.
Cold.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Well, I just played Cold, man. Shout out Monzo.
Monzo.
Monzo. PGG freestyle.
Woo.
Okay.
You know, produced.
What? What the hell is whoa? Hey, get them DJ Funk Flex ad-libs out of here. What's whoa?
Crazy.
Nah, you watching too much Hot 97. What the hell is that?
That's not me. That's what Chris is on.
Okay, cool.
That's what you call motherfucking bars.
Yeah.
Put him on the fucking camera.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, no, I had to start with that, man.
That's good energy, man.
Yeah.
I'm always interested what Van's gonna play.
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, what mood, what vibe are you on? You know?
Yeah,
It's
man.
like insight into your week.
No. But listen, everyone has their role. Let him have free reign, bro. Every now and then, I'll have a song that like I'm proper. Oh,
sorry, man.
Yeah, thank you. Speaking to the mic projection, you know.
Yo.
Yeah. Every now and then, I'll like have a song I'm proper feeling, and I'm rinsing. Vans will know because I probably like tweeted it that week, put it on my Insta story. He will know. Yeah, that's the one Fols will want to play either at the end or if I'm like, can I play at the start? But for the most part, this is his thing, man. He's got a laptop. He's queued up.
Has Vans ever played a song you just thought, we're just not feeling this song?
No. There's only one person that's ever played music on this podcast that didn't get good reception.
What happened?
You
Was
not
it clipped?
drag me.
Oh, it was you?
Yeah.
Chrissy Minaj. Why? What happened?
Jeez, Chrissy Minaj,
Listen.
you know.
Do you know what?
Sorry,
Yeah.
I always call you that name, man.
Don't start
I'm
with me.
sorry.
Don't
man.
start with me.
I mean, please, I'm waving white flags, man.
Alright.
Please,
What?
please.
Already, you surrendered.
Yeah, I don't want problems with Chrissy, man.
Okay.
Because she knows things.
What did she know?
Thanks.
Things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mad.
I know where the berries. No.
Whoa.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, yo.
Hey. You know what the what?
You know the what and the where?
I know where the bodies are buried.
Okay, there we go.
Mad.
Okay.
I don't know about any bodies you're speaking about, but
Proverbial bodies.
Anybody.
But Chris, usually at the end, like we play, you know, our picks, like certain songs that we're feeling and
Yes, you
whatnot.
do. Yeah.
And there was one episode where Chrissy played her pick,
Yeah.
and
Wasn't well
it
received.
was interesting. Yeah.
It was a curveball. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
Was it a UK or US artist?
US.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I thought it was UK because
It was like country and western meets.
It wasn't country. Do you know what?
I'm gonna drive my car and kill a nigger.
Oh,
is that what he was playing?
No.
Mad.
Is that what he's playing?
No.
Okay, cool.
Hey,
I hope not.
what are you not listening to over there?
To be fair,
I don't know what they're
Do
listening
you know what's
to.
crazy about that? I got so uptight when you said that, but that's kind of the music man listens to, just with the less western country and western.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
All this music is just shoot nigga, kill nigga.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if it's an ER at the end of it, nah.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
There's only one type of ER that we listen to of stuff.
True, yeah. Everything relevant.
Yeah. Shout out the man with the padded room crepes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you ever used to date someone with the padded room crepes?
I don't know what you're talking about, to be honest.
Remember those?
Giuseppe's?
Yeah, the Giuseppe's.
It's
that
in
be like padded room.
designer.
And the Margellas.
Yeah.
You don't remember Zanotti's? You
Oh,
know
Oh, the
the
ones with the gold buckle.
The shadow
The gold
Buckle,
plates.
Yeah, my boyfriend that I hated.
Oh, yeah, the
okay.
handcuffs on his ankles. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
and the
gold
semis.
Man had the Mary crep shackles
with the
on my
golden
feet so
padlocks.
I can dance.
Yeah, we haven't forgotten, man. And you niggas with the
We were
Mohicans as
criminals
well.
for wearing that type
Yeah, it
of
was a
stuff.
dark
bro.
time out here.
Yeah. And the niggas with Mohicans. We ain't forgotten.
Never done it.
Dark
I thought he was about to
didn't you?
confess,
Nah,
bro.
never done it. Never done it. Nah.
You give me the vibe.
I've always had a skin fade from young.
Have you ever worn beads?
What, the thingy?
No, like round your neck.
I thought he was going to say he won't beat on
Nah,
the
no,
waist.
no.
I mean,
Just rosary beads, that's it.
Strong, yeah. Catholic school,
what
come on.
size? How big were the beads?
It was just normal size.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, it, was
It wasn't like the bishop type
Nah,
level.
I've seen things.
Yeah, shout out
You have an
designer.
agenda against beads, isn't it?
I hate them, like to the depths of my soul.
Okay, cool.
Like, why would you wear?
I was just saying, this is an early segue to.
Yeah,
Right.
them shits is disgusting. Why
Okay.
would you wear those? Like,
Mad.
what the hell is
Okay.
this? Like, Archbishop of Canterbury drip you've got going on? It's horrible.
This is
Let
crazy.
it go. Disgusting. There's even,
How the wooden Jesus.
Are there sound effects on there?
No, don't worry, but we can.
Oh, okay. Oh,
yeah,
fair
I'm done
enough.
now. Thank you.
Yeah.
Is that
Okay.
the spirit?
All
Yeah.
right, cool. You got the hate off, you know.
Yeah.
I know. We'll circle back with you. I know you look like you have more hate
Yeah,
to
it
give
was
this
weighing
week.
heavy.
Yeah, you're right there.
It's been a long day.
I thought
Mad.
so
Yeah,
still.
it's been a really long day.
Okay.
Do you want to say F your manager or anything like that?
No,
Okay. Do they watch?
no, and no.
Does anyone from your workplace watch?
Yeah,
Shout out to Chrissy's workplace.
yeah.
Give her a
Someone was
raise.
like, "Hey, you're on a podcast, isn't it?" I said, "Huh?"
That guy knew, man. Is
Okay,
he black?
yeah.
He knew.
That's cool, man. Just listen.
Listen to you lot.
Hit like,
Yeah, man.
comment, subscribe,
Click 5 stars.
5 stars, leave a review.
Leave a
you know.
review.
Come on,
Yeah,
on all the
yeah.
platforms.
All the platforms.
You know, I mean, with that
Join
being
on the
said,
hashtag.
You know,
Yeah, man.
hashtag Offthecuffpod.
Come on.
There we go. We're live.
Yes.
Yeah, if you're listening for the first week, my name is Fols Forever,
I'm Mr. Vans.
aka El Velvet.
Come on.
Come on, the Congolese Casanova.
Yes, speak on
We're
it.
back in the building, the
We
pod
are.
pappy.
Come on.
6'5", you know the
Wow,
vibes.
Jeez.
The coldest A-listers. And this is just light work.
Yeah.
And we're also joined by, you know, the ever illustrious,
Yeah.
ever effervescent,
Yeah,
that je ne sais quoi,
I love
Skin on
Jimmy.
fleek.
or that splat. They call her Chrissy.
Yes.
And we in the community say Chrissy Hive.
Chrissy Hive.
Oh, what a warm reception. Thank
It's just warm energy this week.
Come on,
man.
man.
And speaking of Chris's,
Yeah.
we've got another Chris in the building.
We in the building, man.
Chris the Capo.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Grip bow.
Okay.
Come on.
AKA the battle rap bandit.
Yeah, your family at this
Wow.
point.
Don't say that, man.
Is bandit a bad word?
No, it's because then after that, that's when man will start saying, "Oh, yo, you remember that thing with Hollow the Dawn?" I don't remember, bruv. Leave me alone. I like normal
Don't run
things.
away from your USP, bro. You
Yeah,
do. You.
I like
You're on a
normal
podcast,
things.
Battle on the Roof podcast.
Yeah, man. Shout out
That's
to
your
my
thing,
roofers,
innit?
man.
Come on.
My
Shout out to
guys,
the
man.
roofers.
You know, we was having a chat off air about battle rap and stuff, and I'm sure we'll get to it maybe at some point, depending on how Chrissy feels.
Probably. Talk to
When
me.
did you first fall in love with battle rap?
When I was 12, I watched Lord of the Mics.
Basically, what she's saying is that when did you fall in love with Scaring the Hose music?
That's exactly what I was going to ask. But
Oh no, Scaring the Hose music. I fell in love with that when I was like 5 or 6. It was worse. Yeah, man.
Them man was playing Kiss Chase on the playground. He was in his room watching
Battle
I
rap.
was watching
Smack
Capone.
DVD.
I was watching Capone and
kill
Noriega.
niggas.
Don't do stop.
Yeah, you know what it is? I'm thinking, like, it's
Different type of
It's
CNN.
funny because it's like with the whole battle rap thing, it's like, yeah, I do, but I don't watch it like that.
You
Not
can't do.
care.
Don't kill your USP like that. Don't.
No, obviously it is that, but then I feel like it's just so attached towards like bootcut jeans and like pelly like leather jackets and dusty pistols
I'm
and
surprised
Is that not
you're
what it
wearing
is, though?
Tim
fitted caps and no,
in a
man.
varsity jacket.
There's people like Sue Surf that are just wavy.
Oh,
Free
yeah.
surf.
Free-
I know
free
Free
surf.
Yeah,
Free surf.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some people that are wavy. There's some people that are weird, but I don't want to be attached towards the weirdness.
Or is it like that sneaky element of it? It's like
Yeah.
I used to have that little weird thing with grime where it's like
Yes. Like,
I like
with
a
the grime
certain
bar.
element of grime and
Like any little thing, any conversation will be, oh yeah, did you hear that tune, the 8-bar from this person? You'd be like, I don't care. I was too busy listening to Brent Fayez or Summer Walker or something.
okay.
Yeah.
That toxic R&B.
No, not just toxic still. We've been listening to other things. I'm grown,
Brent's
I'm grown,
toxic.
I'm grown.
Yeah, but I'm just saying your reference point was the toxic ones first of all, innit? So what Vans are trying to say, like, you know, if that's where your mind went to first.
Nah, I don't be listening to that type of stuff still.
Are you a lover boy?
Undercover one.
Bro, you're in the interrogation room right now.
Yeah,
bro.
undercover one, yeah.
I can't ask the guest questions again.
No, I'm not saying for him. I was like, you look kind of hot.
Niggas love being undercover with their love.
Bro, love out loud, man. What's going on here, man?
I'm an undercover one still. I'm an undercover lover
Niggas
boy.
get a girlfriend and start hiding it.
What? What's that?
No? Okay, cool. Tough
You
crowd.
hadn't know.
No, it's cool. Keep it going, keep it going.
No, I didn't bring you here for this, innit?
that's
I
not
did.
good. I don't
Okay,
mind.
cool, fair.
Anything else you want to ask me, Chrissy?
Not for now.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, cool, no problem.
Have you got a clipboard behind your back? I feel like you got a long list, like a long agenda there. I like it. Though.
Last time I came on pause,
Oh my god.
Are you alright?
I played the pause game still.
Are you playing this lava? All that
No,
stuff?
I don't do lava, and why? I just say pause.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
What was that?
I'm old school.
That's for them man. They're popcorn and them man.
Right.
They
Yeah,
love
I
that.
don't do lava or why. Yeah, no. Last time I was on here, I was unnecessarily getting on to Chrissy.
Unnecessarily.
Yeah, man. So Chrissy,
Is
I want to
this
apologize.
account-
Oh, so you're doing
Accountability.
an apology tour.
Yeah, man. I like Chrissy still. She's good people's man.
Chrissy Hive.
Chrissy Hive.
Oh.
Yeah, man. I'm part of Chrissy Hive still. I'm on your side, man.
Ooh.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the
No,
queens.
don't hit me with the woo, man.
I mean, I may have smoke for you later, but honestly,
Don't
it's,
fucking
it's,
try me.
it's friendly
Wow.
smoke.
Don't try me.
It's a BB gun.
No. Let me make something very clear. It's
Okay.
not going to be friendly.
Let a nigga
It's like if you're
try
coming
me.
on smoke, come on smoke.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna get this home.
Do you want me to
Fucking
go- one mic?
farm.
No,
Let's
I could
go.
just undo
Let's go.
what I just
Nah,
did.
let's go.
I could undo what I
Let's
did.
go.
Okay, no problem.
No, I don't like how she's trying to pattern the man. What's going on here?
Yeah.
Undo like Microsoft Word. You know?
Tech on.
Just don't say the one thing though, and we're good still.
Oh.
Act right then.
You can say it. I don't fucking care, bro.
No, you're one of them man there. Like you burn the building up, but deep down, if she says it, you'll be crying. Whatever it is you're referring to, if she says it, you'll be.
Nah, because you know what it is. I've already come through the worst burden already as it is. We'll talk off air.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know what it is, yeah? After today, yeah, there's no more off-air conversations. We either have it on air or it's not happening, bro. I'm here for the listeners.
New
and
rules,
content.
yeah?
New rules, bro.
Mad.
Yeah, new
First of the
rules.
month.
Yeah, first of the month. January, the evil you've done is enough.
It's
Yes.
true.
We are here in February, the month of love. This is love month.
And the shortest month
close
of the
friends
year.
month. Close friends on Instagram month.
Yep.
Oh, private story month.
Yeah.
Private story from Sexy Fish
Yeah.
on the 14th.
Yeah.
Oh, but
What does the side get? Does the side get the 14th or the 15th?
I wouldn't know. Never done it.
Mad.
Yes, sir. I
don't know, never
Okay,
done it.
I hate
faithful
niggas,
black
man.
man. Wow.
Big me up. Just cheer, man. What the fuck, bro?
You need to take the bass out your fucking voice.
Cheer for me, man. What the fuck? Are you crazy? You know the last person who spoke to me like that and what happened to them?
Mad.
Well, I'm going to say, do
I've
you
been
have
seeing,
like
I've
you
been
have
seeing
like
Chris doing his 10K runs.
Trust
I've been
me.
seeing
Oh,
him
you're trying
like,
to get
you know,
sexy
on
on.
the punch bags and that.
Hey. What's all this coming from?
Come on.
You're just trying to be
No,
healthy.
but
you
you're
know?
going through what I went through because when I posted my content in the gym when I was like doing up jumping jacks and that,
Yeah, they were cooking you
I was doing
still.
box jumps and that. I was doing plyometric stuff in it.
People were like,
Yeah,
talk
of
to your
course.
friend.
You grown,
And I'm like,
grown.
what?
Yeah, no, listen, you got to do your thing. But you know what I don't like about that? You would never comment on my thing and say that, though. So, like, don't, you can't message. If you message fans and say, talk to your friend, there's nothing to say, bro. If you didn't message me directly, as I said to you, there's no off-air conversation. Yeah?
Talk to me from Connor.
Don't go through the corner. Come through me direct. Yeah, I say that to say this.
Yes.
This is love month.
Yeah.
Love, man.
It's
Love
all about
month.
love. But I was trying to get my fitness on, and I was in the gym. Like, it's not every day just try and lift heavy weights. Let's see if we can
Trying to
actually like
increase the
jump
stamina.
and you know the spring in your step.
True say it's love month. Trying to, turn it up a notch.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, absolutely. Come on, man.
You're looking forward to it.
Bro, come on.
You closing the rings, yeah?
Wow.
Oh.
Closing rings mid-beat.
What?
Well, in the middle of the session, man, I'm looking at the
Look at
Apple
the
Watch.
Apple Watch. Look at that Apple Watch.
Do
closing rings.
you know like how unsexy that is? Like your mid like session and you're like, oh, let me just check my calorie count and that.
Crash collision.
That's crazy. You
It
know?
happens, man.
No,
Just wanna check yourself.
you can't do
But
that.
have you
Yeah,
ever had
yeah,
a
like-
notification from your Apple Watch saying like, hey, your heart rate's really elevated, you good?
I can
Nah,
neither
I've never had
confirm
that
or deny
stuff.
these allegations.
Man. So what are you saying? Sometimes like you don't look at the time mid-beat.
No, sometimes
No, with a lot of conversations going on here. Let's like, yeah.
Is that because you was going to Pound Town or what?
me.
Yeah.
I don't, what?
Oh.
Do you know what it is? I don't like how you're talking to her, but I like how you're talking to her. So this,
Yeah,
So I had please
so
at
it
the
is
end.
because I'm getting jealous. Only I get onto Chrissy. I don't,
Oh, fair enough. I'm sorry.
I don't know what's going on here.
Kentucky Dudley boys.
Look
You
at
man
you
are
looking
doing
at
Hardy
you.
Boys,
Allegedly,
you know.
man.
Yeah,
Come
allegedly,
on.
allegedly. But yeah, not notifications, but during a session, sometimes my mind will have to go elsewhere just to, make sure that I
Preserve
don't. Obviously I don't want my engine light to be on. I need to, So
Can I ask a question, please?
go on. Ask
Sorry,
away.
do you want to
No,
say
go ahead.
something? Why is your watch still on?
Huh?
Why is your watch still on, Miles?
You good?
Just getting this work with all this gold on.
My chains on.
Trinidad Vans.
Do you know what? I'll be so honest. I've
Trinidad Vans, you
always
know.
wanted a
Don't
gold
believe
chain
me,
just
just
for that,
watch.
you know.
I can't believe that.
I've always wanted a chain just for that.
You stand there like Bobby Schmurder.
Fucking with my chains.
Yeah. Don't believe me, just watch. Only Vans soon come.
Fucking with my chains on.
That's hilarious, you know. And what you're saying, listen, if you had like a big boy, you're not taking it off. That's gonna add to the splat when you're, No.
Do you mind my socks? Pause.
It depends, bro. Come on, man. Sometimes you got to get
Sometimes the
to
sock
it.
just comes off.
Yeah, man.
It depends where I am, like So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Especially when you're getting the toe curlers, you got to take the socks off.
Strong.
Oh, man.
Well, I'm gonna say this is matured content currently. If this is not what you're
Yeah.
used to,
Yeah.
fast forward.
Hitting plows.
Yeah. So 18 plus. No, but we grown though, man. This thing I like about us, we have like a wide age group that listen to us, innit?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
when
yeah.
we might be speaking about Lowski. And next week we're talking about, marriages, mortgages, moving forward. That's all matured content.
Double
innit?
M.
I told you guys a couple weeks ago, we can do this a one-stop shop for
Yeah.
everything,
Listen,
bro.
man. Multifaceted
Yeah,
dons.
multifaceted.
Facts.
But and Donets. Vans is very right though. With the toe colos, sometimes you got to release the sock and just live your best life and stuff.
Yeah, because you might stretch the fabric.
Yeah, that's still very true. Must be
Good
nice,
cotton.
man. Shout out you lot doing
Are
it.
you guys happy to see the back of January now?
Yes.
It's enough.
All 46 days.
To be honest, I didn't care.
I love that, That's
really
energy.
care, yeah.
That's a rich man right there.
Them invoices are rich to him.
January 2.
I didn't care, bro. Honestly.
He was like, Speak for yourself.
No, do you know what? It was mad expensive though. It was a very, very expensive month to be fair.
But you're all right still.
Oh yeah, we Gucci.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
you know,
Gucci. You know,
fresh out in New York as well.
yeah, I'm going back again.
Did you go for the cheesecake in Brooklyn?
I didn't. Shout out Ines.
Okay, yeah.
No, I didn't go there for that.
Did it send you to go and get some?
No, they didn't send me for that still, unfortunately not. I did walk on the Brooklyn Bridge though. It was a nice vibe. The hospitality there in America is nice, man. You should go.
Mad friendly, innit?
Yeah, they're mad friendly there, bro.
Do they actually have big booty hoes on every street corner?
Not every street corner, but a lot of places I did
You
go
startled
to.
him
There
just
was ting, yeah, there was.
You got a flashback,
big
innit?
back base there still. Yeah, shout out to them still, you know.
I heard Houston's where it's at.
Houston's up. Listen, in the
Calm
next
down.
2 or 3 years, Houston's going to be what Miami is. In the sense of where a lot of the man them don't really know that Houston's popping like that. They always just think, yeah, it's just Miami, and if you're guapped up, Las Vegas and
You're
things
saying
like
you
that.
got to check in with Jay Prince?
Yeah, man, you got to check him down. Trade the truth and them man there. You know,
I'm a
being
big man
done.
to be checking in, you know. That's crazy.
Hey.
That's crazy.
Hey, by the way, just gonna, is it okay if I?
it's all right if I come on this day and this day.
FYI.
But did you, like, obviously you're going out there to have a good time and that. Was that something you were conscious of though? Like, you see, like, being outside and like the streets are still the streets, even though obviously you're there for enjoyment.
No, I was in a mad place, brother. I was in Brownsville.
What?
Mad.
Yeah, I was in Brownsville. I
Okay.
stayed in Brownsville.
BK, you know.
Brownsville is popping.
Yeah.
But like the locals just showed me mad love as soon as I came there. Like I'd ask them directions for things and
Are you
whatnot.
from London?
And then that was literally the response. And that's what they like. A couple of men actually did call me. They're like, "Yo, London, you good? You need Henny? You need Bud? You need Henny?" I was like, "No, I'm good. Like I'm alright still."
Yeah, one thing I'll say about Americans, like when they know that you're from somewhere so far from them,
Yeah, they don't care.
like
Oh,
they
you're
should
basically
show you mad love.
you're not a threat, basically.
And they're fascinated, if anything, as well.
Okay.
They're fascinated with things because I remember, like, as soon as I got to Brownsville, I went to a shop and I was talking to a local about something, and a car rode past and they were playing Locks Ride Out, and I was like, just like spitting along to it, and the guy looked at me confused, like, "How do you know this?" And I was like, "Bruv, everything you grew up on, we grew up on as well."
Yeah.
And it's like, "Is that how it's like in London?" I'm like, "Bro, we grew up on everything
They
that you lot did."
But I think sometimes, especially if you came up from a certain era, in America, they saw their shit as local,
Of course.
or like national at best,
Of course.
because even some of these rappers didn't realize the type of love that they get. Even some artists to this day.
A lot of them didn't truly get to tour like that as well. Not a lot of artists, rappers in America,
can't.
actually worldwide acts like that.
Yeah, and like you got to think about like them really touring in a frequency that they do now. It wasn't a thing like that like 15 years ago.
Facts.
That's true, yeah. That's
I remember
very true.
when I met Lux and he was shocked that I
Oh,
knew
Loaded
he
Lux.
was. Yeah.
Yeah.
I met Loaded Lux. Like he was shocked. He was like, "Nah, I need a picture with you. Like, this is crazy. Like you're from London and you came here." I'm like, "Yeah." Like,
Let's get to the most important thing though. Did you, when it came to the babes, did you use and abuse your accent? 'Cause I heard that's a thing.
you have to talk so slow. Because if you use like, if I speak the normal way I would, the normal pace I would,
Yeah.
they don't hear anything I'm saying.
So they're like, clearly you're not from here, but
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
game
yeah,
you're trying to spit right now, I can't even hear
I
it.
spoke normally, like just a normal, just
Bro.
ends accent. But obviously, certain things you can't say. I can't say to them, "Yeah, like I can't go there. That's an obo, man. That's a, you feel me? You have to
They'll be
That's
like,
a,
what?
that's a what?
obo."
What did you
Yeah.
say?
You got to start tailoring it. and
He
that.
starts
Bro,
saying-
Bro, one babe in LA was like, speak English, nigga.
literally, that's things like
I was
that.
like, bitch, I'm from England.
Yeah. Like, I remember the funniest one was when I met Nunu.
Nunu Nell, shout out
Yeah,
to Nunu
and
Nell.
she was randomly just
with all that
doing-
education back there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Shout out that queen.
Don't look
Yeah,
at me like
and-
that. You are part of all that ass alumni. So
Let it go. Let it go. Back.
But yeah, like she was randomly just talking in a British accent, and I said something, and she was like, "You're not from London." I was like, "I am." She's like, "What part?" I was like, "There's no point of me telling you because
you don't know nothing.
you don't
innit?
know it. I can say Lewisham, and it's like, huh? Like, what?
They only know
What's that?
Brixton.
Yeah, Brixton and Peckham. That's it. Shout out to Brixton Jack boys. You know,
Trey Songz, come back. We got something for you, man.
Jewels, come back, man. We're good. You're good. You're good. You're good.
No, you're not. You're not. You're not.
You're not. You're not.
He's nitty now. He's worthless.
Oh,
What was that? That was unnecessary, by the way, but I hear you still. Yeah, go on. I sidetracked you. So long and short of it is you weren't able to like utilize the superpower of the English accent.
Oh no, I did.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
you built some good connections out there, and
It's good networking stuff.
okay, wonderful. Yeah,
sure it was.
Okay. So we're linking and building out there and stuff.
Oh, we're good still.
That we good, yeah. It's basically,
Right?
Be good.
There's a reason why a lot of people I know that go back and forth a lot.
There's a lot of Londoners that go to New York and
I
live
met
there.
quite a few Londoners
one of
out
my
there.
close
Really?
friends lives there now, so
okay.
it's common now.
The world is bigger than London, man. Go and enjoy yourself.
It
Exploring
is, yeah, man. Shout out to everyone in Dubai. Shout out
True.
everyone that's moved to Amsterdam.
Yeah, actually, shouts out to
everyone
my brother Kieran that was on the pod a little while ago.
Yeah.
Out of Home podcast.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I just see they dropped something. They dropped like
That looks
a little
clean.
short film and stuff. They've been
Did look clean.
yeah, a
man,
lot of
that
work
looks
out there.
clean.
So
Shout out Kieran, man.
as long as you're not moving like the passport bros, then you're good in it. I don't know if you guys have seen that out there in the internet streets. Some Westerners are utilizing superpower of their green card, their burgundy passport, and the good exchange rate to find themselves a good, wholesome, non-feminist babe from East Asia, poor parts of Africa, South America. There's a pandemic out there. They call themselves the passport bros. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Is that actually a movie?
Man are using
It's a thing.
it's actually a thing.
Like,
Yeah.
passport bros.
And like making them even
Hashtag.
like, okay, you're gonna find yourself a nice stay-at-home wife. She's gonna be obedient. Like when it started, some of the language they're using is
Obedient.
crazy.
Yuck.
Was it passport boy? Is it
Passport bros.
Bros.
Oh, it just came up straight away. So let's type in
Yeah.
passport
This is a thing.
Or you just have it into TikTok or something.
on Twitter.
Twitter.
Yeah.
Passport bros call
Yeah.
us gold diggers in America just to go across the waters to seek out a gold digger. LMAO, this is
Because essentially what they're utilizing is their
done.
power of their finance, their job,
Yeah.
their stability. Like, do you want to come to America or England or whatever? And
What a project to brainstorm.
It's so bad.
like, bro, so this is what we're gonna do. This is the idea.
It's so bad. As soon as you said that, the first thing that came to mind is cancel Donny.
who's cancelled on it?
Kevin Samuels.
Robert.
Who's
Oh, do you want to come to America?
That's the first thing that came to
America.
America.
Have you not seen that footage of R. Kelly?
America.
Where he's like, I think he might be in Latin America. Like, have you got your shots?
I
Come
think,
to America.
I think it was a concert in Ethiopia.
Was he in Ethiopia?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
America.
Yeah. No, he's not. He's. So you can see the thing. Like, he was hiding in plain sight. He wasn't even hiding.
Blood
He was
in my
telling you who he is.
Yeah, he was in Ethiopia.
Yeah, and what he's capable of.
R. Kelly's always had mad audacity.
Yeah.
Remember the national anthem that he sang in a boxing match?
Oh, I can't remember. No, I can't remember now.
He made it into like a step in the name of love type vibe. He put a beat on,
Serious.
ad-libbing, the American national anthem.
And was
bro.
Don King there waving the flag like this? You know Don King's always waving the flags like
Only
this.
in America. Only in America.
Bro, Google it or YouTube it. It's jokes.
Yeah, it is. Obviously, you can't really laugh at Donny, but he has some hilarious moments in it. So
Is this camera on me?
yeah.
Have you not been out and heard a Robert song since?
Not in a long
No.
time.
Yeah, very long
Not
time.
in a long time now. I was doing it. I won't say where. I remember. We was at one house party with the type of people that would be online saying that they would never. Yeah, me and Vans was there. Yeah, and it come on. Yeah, and it was vibing. And I think some of them remembered themselves like, oh my god, the timeline. And they're like, oh, we need to turn this off. But I was looking at Vans like, these are the loudest people on the internet, and Robert Kelly's playing right now.
What song was it?
What song was? Do you remember what song was playing?
It was a
It was a banger as well. Yeah, it was a banger.
It was a
Yeah,
banger.
What was it? It's because I remember a couple of days ago I was listening to ATL. Remember that one
Yeah.
only song that they had?
Nah, don't do that to them.
Okay, the two songs. Make Out with
album's
Love as
fire.
well.
Hello. We have electrical equipment everywhere. That's on you to fix. I ain't gonna even move. What's killing me is so as you're listening to this and Chris just walks in front of the camera, we've had a small spillage, small mess up,
Chris, yes, Chrissy Minaj.
Nudge. Crazy.
Yo, boy, tell a girl be calm. It's all right, man. You was getting picked up with alongside with Southside Barbies.
The way you're cleaning up is killing me. You're trying to do all the meal.
That one thing, you know.
You need to clean that up.
Wasn't that there was one tissue back in the day where they done that for the advert?
Bounty.
Yeah,
It's
that
down,
was it.
yeah.
They were like, oh yeah, like just put it over like the greasiest spillage,
And it would just-
and
yeah,
then it would just wipe the whole thing. You can stretch it, bend it, it won't
Hat,
rip,
bro. Then you try it in
And
your
use
house.
it again.
You need like 4 of them, bro.
Nah, Bounty, yeah.
It's called
yeah.
Plenty now.
It's called
Is
plenty.
that what it's
now.
called?
Yeah,
now?
Plenty. Yeah,
Okay.
They
changed
remixed it.
yeah.
We had some good things. Remember BM?
What?
BM.
Elite biscuit.
Yeah, man. Remember Campinos?
Yes.
Amazing sweet as well.
The red and white joints.
Of course,
Yeah.
man. Solero shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man. We had it good, bro. We're showing our age, man. Damn.
Listen, age is a beautiful thing,
Listen,
man.
It is, yeah.
Listen, man, childhood right now is different.
It is, man.
It for me,
It don't
obviously, it doesn't seem like it slaps.
I look at them, I'm like, you're safer.
Yeah.
To a degree.
Are they?
No, in terms of like the stuff they also run about, like you walk down a certain back road, somebody might seize your phone, innit?
Yeah.
Oh,
Now you
Like
can,
this day and age,
now you can locate phones. Like,
it's not even worth stealing because you're gonna buy find my iPhone. Like unless obviously the guys out there that doing the moped robberies and that, they're going brazy and that. But
they got operation.
yeah, they got a whole
that's a whole operation.
They're a unit basically, innit? But the average kid ain't just walking down the street and someone saying, "Yo, let me see your phone," because that was the move back then. Let me see your phone.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing to see, bro. Like,
Yeah,
you can see.
yeah,
Hey,
facts.
look.
You got TikTok yourself.
Look,
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
see. Look, you don't need to see. Can you see it? You can see. It's fine. Don't look.
The
It's
screen's
fine.
big enough, you can see.
Yeah, you can see it, man. What do you want my phone for? So
Shout out to them, man.
There was a certain time, where like those things happened, and it just never went down the same that it did when I was a lot younger.
what's that?
Like when Donnies were trying to take man's phone.
Yeah.
Like it just didn't go down the same as it would have when I was younger.
Do you remember the first time someone tried to ask you for your phone?
Yeah. It was peak.
I was like, bro, like, how's my mom gonna call me if you take this?
I didn't even think I had a phone in times.
Like, your first thing was a pager, though. You don't remember?
Yeah, I had a pager.
Man's had a pager.
You had a pager?
Yeah.
There's only 5 people know
Oh,
a pager.
you're a legend,
Him,
man.
his mum, Jay-Z, Dame Dash.
Them had a
BBC.
two-way. Them man had a two-way.
Man was talking to Alpo and them man there, bro.
No.
Do you know what? Yeah, one guy in my class had a pager, and I was like, "This is sick."
He's like, why you ever got a
pager,
And when he said
bro.
to me, you had a pager,
I
bro.
went home and I was like to my parents, like,
Can I get a pager?
Can I get a pager? And they were like, "Huh?" But then they got it for me anyways. And then, bro, a few days in, I was like, "This is actually pointless."
What is it? What's the point of a pager? It's just for you to call them back, isn't it?
Yeah, literally, someone will call on, like, if my mum wanted to get through to me,
Yeah.
she'll have to call an operator and say, "Come home," and then
You get a message.
I'll get a message.
Right, come home. And,
Yeah,
Okay.
it would just appear, "Come home."
Seriously.
Yeah,
But
Just speak to the mic, thank you.
a two-way, does it only go
Two ways.
No, I'm being so serious.
I don't know
I
where
don't know
the
what
hell
it
we
did.
find you.
I don't know what it did, but it was just like an updated pager that you can text.
I think that's a reasonable.
No, I'm being
Guess.
so serious.
Yeah,
so like,
yeah.
so
I don't know. Yeah,
Would you have to get like a two-way in pairs? Like you couldn't just buy one, like 3210. You'd have to get two. Like
I never got it, but
I'm being so serious.
You're killing me right
Oh my
now.
God, I'm being so serious.
Are you going to get two-way in pairs?
this was like when I was in year 7 though.
Fair.
I feel like this is a very reasonable question.
No, I hear you.
What was the one where you had to call? Was it 0800 reverse or something like that?
What was that for again?
What was the one where you used to like call someone and then they had to call the number back? I forgot it all.
On numbers, do you know one thing that's like seared into my memory and is completely useless? Did anyone ever watch like daytime TV on a Saturday?
Unfortunately.
Yeah,
Do you remember like 090 11 10 50 10?
yeah, I do.
Does anyone remember that?
What's
I do.
that?
It was from one of those like TV, like not SMTV
Was it
Live,
CD
but
UK?
something like that.
Yeah.
Or where you call in and
Yeah, but that-
request something.
They had
Yeah.
a song for like a number that you would call just so that you can remember it.
And I've never
Really?
forgotten it. So I'd love to know if
That's
any of the
good
listeners
programming,
remember it.
though.
Yeah.
Like I've never ever forgotten it.
Did you ever call one of those shows? Did you ever take part in it?
Yeah.
What, 50-50?
Oh no, not like I tried to. I'd like call the number.
Oh, is it?
I wanted to go on Funhouse.
That makes
Strong.
sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
What's that one?
It was like a game show for kids.
Like
Ganj
Takeshi's
and
Castle. Oh, I wanted to be Ganj.
Ganj and
You wanted to be
like,
gunned?
No.
There's like a big race at the end.
Hey,
Yo,
As soon as I said it, I heard it.
let's not
Hey,
be partial.
yo.
As soon as I said it, I heard it. I heard
This
it.
might be the most important thing you've
I
said all
heard
day.
it. I
You
heard
want
it.
to be gunged.
I heard it. And I take it back.
Okay.
I heard it. Okay.
Whoever's out there listening, whoever that bat signal was for, I hope you caught that. Yeah, she
And
would-
it's
she
Lovers Month
wants
as
to be
well.
gunged
Can you-
in
no,
Lovers
oh my
Month.
God, that actually
That's what you want for
sounds-
Valentine's Day. You want to be gunged,
People like
flowers
what
and
they like.
gunge. Strong man, I hear it, man.
Yeah,
it,
man,
stop
enjoy it, bro.
Oh, my drink is so
Have a blast.
Yeah. Can you just also can we keep that can away from all these wires and electricals, please?
I'm gonna have to drink it just to make the place.
Yeah,
safe.
please,
So,
because
yeah.
we can't.
This is your one.
Yeah. Chrissy's back with us. We had a small mishap with
Yeah.
with a little spillage and stuff, but
What were we getting at before like the spillage happened?
bro, we were just talking, just shooting the shit, man.
It's like a free for all.
Yeah, free for all, man. You know, but I did send Chris some stuff for us to talk about. Wireless, the lineup is out. You know, is it usually out this early? Am I bugging?
Yeah,
Yep.
always,
Yeah, it's all around this time, innit? So, I'm not mad at it. I feel like they've been doing a decent job the last couple of years, and I feel like
Right, I don't know.
Catering to
it's not
the
for
audience
us.
that they know.
we have had that conversation about wireless not
It's
being
not
for
for
us in
us.
terms of like an age thing, but
Yeah.
I won't lie. Like, was it last year they had the multi-site thing? If you actually look at the lineup, they had a lot of good acts that we've spoken a lot about in the podcast, like your Summer Walkers, Giveons. They had a lot of acts also whilst catering to the UK.
All right, so this one is I don't know. It's a little bit.
A little bit all over the place for you.
I think for the type of age group that they cater to,
Bro, it's for the Cortez, vape pen
Yes,
type.
so-
of
Vape pens.
so
it's for that audience.
So on Friday, it's obviously 3 days. Friday, the 7th of July, they have Playboy Carti
Again,
headlining,
Yeah, okay.
I'm sure,
which is
Lil Uzi
interesting
Vert's on
because
this as well.
Lil Uzi Vert
I'm not
is on
surprised.
this, but he's not headlining. Which
No surprise.
I don't know who's bigger, but I know that Playboy Carti has a big cult following.
He does. Yeah.
Uzi right now would be the biggest.
He's got a big song right now.
I just
innit?
want to
Yeah. Saturday, the 8th of July, headlining is Travis Scott.
again.
It's the Rolling Loud crowd.
Who's available also? These things play a part.
Yep. And this is not the final lineup.
Are they on like a Chelsea player contract of like 7 years?
7 years, isn't it?
7 years of
Go the hell
wireless.
out.
And on Sunday, we have UK Lewisham's very own D Block Europe headlining
Rightfully so. Yeah, makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah.
with special guest 50 Cent, which was random
Oh,
for me.
But 50's back outside. He's been touring in it the last
Right,
year
right,
and a half.
right,
innit?
right,
So
right.
He's had the Green Light Gang tour, and he's been doing this thing independently. He's not like no Live Nation or back and just picking his dates, going to the stadiums. He came and did
Done hair, yeah. With
hair.
Uncle Murder and
Uncle
Tony.
Murder.
I
Yeah.
feel like he's one of the rappers that are from that era that are still embraced by the youth today.
Yeah, because he's currently in popular culture because of the internet and the shows, isn't it? It's not necessarily because of the music. Now it's the classics, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he also in his heights, he toured. He did a lot of touring, innit?
And the
he was
shows as
massive.
well.
He was everywhere, innit?
The shows as well help.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah, so power, you know,
BMF.
yeah, of course. It's
that
current.
helps.
I know, like I say, he's got that big follow on social
Yeah.
media and like the character and stuff in it. So
Makes sense.
it was even that's what I was like, okay, cool, you know.
Is there more people that's on there?
Yeah. So if we look at the, what do you call it?
And do they have like? Do you know how they have the traditional R&B day, or like the R&B / alternative type day?
So currently, like with Wireless, they're gonna just give you the confirmed acts as of now, which is not the entire bill.
Yeah, because
So-
everyone's still waiting for their contracts and that.
Yeah, so on Friday they've got the names that I see on there is Lil Uzi Vert, Metro Boomin, Lancey Foe, Lotto.
Why'd you say it like that?
Lotto. How do you say it?
I'm not gonna
I
try
don't know,
it,
but
man.
not like that.
No, some things you have to say in an
Do you know
accent.
what it is? No,
I can't
for-
say
no,
Lato.
No, do you know it's for it? Do you know what it is? Fair,
Lato.
because you can't say Lato. Innit? When
Yeah, you can't say Lato.
Can't say
so I
Lato.
said
That sounds mad. Yeah.
Ken Larson, Destroy Lonely, Ice Spice, Lola Brooke.
Who's Ken Larson?
That's listen.
Yeah,
Everything's
Ken
in the fast. Yeah,
Who's Ken Larson?
Ken Larson.
Chrissy's killing. She
You keep on asking me more.
She doesn't know who
more.
Ken Larson is
You
either.
don't know who he is yourself.
You don't know me.
Then on Saturday you've got the
Sorry,
the one that,
Lola Brooke. I'm so sorry.
yeah, Lola Brooke and Ice Spice. Then you got on the Saturday, which is headlined by Travis Scott. You've got HENNY One, Bryson Tiller, Joey Badass, Flo, Clavish, Mariah the Scientist.
All right.
But yeah, they've got names, but like they've crossed them out. So there's more.
Okay.
Because they've got a tough balance of like a lot of our UK acts are big enough to like be on main stage and be on
Yeah.
the bill.
Rightfully so.
But you also still got to have the international pool as well, innit?
Yeah, and on Sunday you've got obviously D Block Europe headlining. Then you got Lil Durk, Popcorn,
Lil Durk's not coming.
Lil TJ.
Lil Durk's not coming.
Little
bro.
TJ might not be coming either. He keeps getting arrested.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dexter
he's not
Daps,
coming as well.
Okay, Dexter, that's
Dexter
strong.
Daps, Glorilla,
Makes sense.
Black Sharif,
Makes sense.
and Dre Mac.
Makes sense.
Nice. I'm not mad at that lineup so far.
That's
The Sunday's
Yeah.
not that bad.
You've got this. Like, I feel like there's a bit of something for everyone.
so. What are people upset about?
No, there was not. I didn't see any upset. I'll just bring up because like
Okay.
I think it's just like you're gonna see like a lot of under 25s.
Yeah,
it's for them.
It's not for
Yeah.
us.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
No,
their
but I
thing.
think you can still go wireless and have a good time and find the acts. Like you probably
you
pay
can.
the money for like let's say you won't go on a Sunday. I don't care about. I would go and watch a D Block Europe. I would go and watch a 50.
Yeah.
As long as I see like 4 or 5 acts, hopefully the times don't clash. I'll be satisfied to go home and have a good time.
I think it's just a case of like, because us lot now, we don't just go for the act now. We go for the entire like environment. And if the majority of the environment are going to be 19-year-olds that are just going to be jumping up and down, doing balloons everywhere, just acting crazy, like where we're a lot more reserved now. We just don't want to be in that space.
oh, you're reserved.
Are we reserved?
Yeah.
Okay, strong.
Definitely in those type of environments, you have to be. Have you
Why?
seen them? Have you seen them zombie knives them little kids have, bruv?
Zombie knife?
Them little ZKs that they just pull up from.
A what? Is
I would
NY
like to think that the security at wireless is good enough that people aren't getting him with zombie knives.
Ah, man.
Then you
we've
remember
seen
that
people-
year where they were climbing over the barriers like Planet of the Apes?
I remember. Yeah.
When they kicked in the
Bro,
whole
they
gate
were
and everyone just came
Caesar
they were
and
falling
them.
out of the sky, bro.
Yeah,
I was like, the Raptors come, we're under attack.
Facts.
Yeah.
Oh. Now you know your Bible.
I've always known my
How you know
Bible.
your Bible?
I'm not far from the Lord. Unlike you that wants to get gunged. All right? Ganja.
They spoke about you in the Bible, Delilah.
Delilah, that's strong.
That's the person that's there, man.
That's how we get on a mad tangent.
I'm
and
on
a
your
segue.
side.
Do you know what's killing me? You see like how you're like your uncle, your granddad look at you through the glasses. They put it here
Oh my
on the tip of
God.
their nose.
Oh my
That's actually
God.
looking at you through the
I got from it
glasses.
still.
You see that's that meme of little Scrappy who's got the glasses on the tip of his
Person can have
nose.
20/20 vision again.
Shouts out to you for good eyesight.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
You know,
Protecting my eyesight.
Come on.
as you should do. You know.
Yeah.
Who's Destroy Lonely or whatever the Rasta person's name was?
I don't know.
Okay, and who's Ken Livingston or whoever?
Ken Livingston, the former mayor of London.
Ken
Livingston.
It's Ken Carson.
Ken Larson.
Yeah, who's that?
And Destroy Lonely.
So I like that. Just asking man's question, bro. Google yourself, bro.
Bro, I don't know who
Do
they
you know what
are.
is out of this first day? Do you know the only people that I'm looking forward to? If I was to go, Metro Boomin, Ice
Strong.
Spice, and Lola Brooke.
Strong.
Those are the only ones.
I'd see Travis Scott. I've seen him before.
Seen him too
and he's
many
cold.
times. And also, what new music is there?
He might be dropping.
Probably.
Like,
Sorry, am I on? Yo.
Yeah, he might be dropping.
Anybody
so.
think you're on radio and stuff? I mean, like, you know, shouts out to Chris.
Sorry, my bad.
Keep
Keep
capping.
capping if I'm not on there still. Don't touch me though.
are you
Man.
right?
I triggered it. Yes.
Yeah.
Like, Chris, don't bite the bait like that.
I'd see Bryson. I liked his last album.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's little bits you can find and you're gonna have a good time and stuff.
But just to let everyone know, don't get excited. Lil Durk is not coming.
You're so adamant.
Wow,
about
wow,
that.
wow.
How many years has it
I
been
fell
that they
down to
put
my
Lil
knees
Durk on
when the
there?
law came.
How many years has it been they're saying that Lil Durk is coming, and then literally the day or a day
Might
before
surprise you.
is
Do you know what? Can I just
customs
say
never let me through.
that Wireless, for me, they've been impressive over the past couple of years, and especially like with how they've given us footage of Wireless now. Last year's Wireless,
Impressive in what way?
I enjoyed watching the festival.
Oh, okay.
Summer Walker
I
did a
didn't go.
performance.
The social
popcorn.
media rollout, you mean?
They did a good job, man.
No, so now they've got like on YouTube, like they
You can stream it, isn't it?
yeah, Wireless, you can stream it.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
I watched a few stand-up performances, and the crowd were so receptive.
I see
It just
babes
made it
crying.
enjoyable.
Yeah, I
Like
think
Roddy
Roddy
Rich,
for who?
Rich was really good.
Roddy Rich was really good.
Babes were crying for who? Chris Brown.
Summer Walker when she
No,
was
Summer
they
Walker.
cried when she cried and she got
Makes
emotional.
sense. Yeah. That makes sense.
Giveon, like his
They
performance
were
was
crying at
cold.
Giveon.
Do you know what it is, Chris? I think we need to be better at giving credit. It's credit's due. They
Yeah.
get a lot of slack, and rightfully so. But what Vans is saying, from what I saw, what I heard, people that had a good time, and watching that on YouTube,
that
they did a
audience
good
and
job.
that age group,
they did a good job.
they did a good job, man. Cash Page came out, brought out Scribs Riley. Like,
Oh, she's
it was
cold. Yeah.
cold, bro.
I think, to be honest with you, you're right that we've seen so many festivals that have come and gone in the space of time of Wireless. I mean, Wireless has gone through 2 rebrands. Remember, firstly,
the thing is with that now, because of like how big it's got, and with the acts that they have, it's kind of blown other festivals out of the water, and Live Nation are only prioritizing that.
yeah, man, shout out Lovebox.
Lovebox is no longer,
Yeah.
unfortunately. I see them post something supporting Wireless, which was good, but I would have liked to have seen that still there, because that was like for a lot of the alternative aspects.
Yeah,
and they did that festival well. And stuff like the Ends Festival, they're looking at the metrics of the Ends, and they're looking at wireless, and they're like, let's just do wireless because we're just
Rightfully so.
that's
That
the
crowd
cash cow.
that's going, that would go to Ends is going to wireless and would go to wireless.
I think that crowd that's going to Ends might be going to like Malta and places like that now.
That's very fair. That's fair as well.
Yep,
That's fair as well,
yep. But it was a great festival. And
It depends
so
how you like
was
to take
Lovebox.
in music as well. Like if you are someone that like you may want more of an intimate show and stuff. I've heard people say like if they go to like stadium shows, they don't unless they're right by the stage, they're not gonna have a good time and stuff. You might as well be. It's like me with boxing and certain time. I've been hit like last minute. Oh, you can come to this arena, but you're gonna be sat in the sky.
In the
I might as well be
rafters.
in my yard because I'm gonna watch it on the screen anyway. I'll have a better view from my house, innit? So
I enjoyed 51st State.
okay, yeah, you said that before.
Yeah.
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 That was, like slightly older crowd,
Okay.
but they had different, like quite a few tents, and it was just a really good vibe. Like you could get drinks on time. The music was good, like old school garage,
Yeah.
and it was just orderly, you know.
Yeah, I did Garage Nation last year. That was a decent vibe. So
You feel like Garage Nation gets a bit. I'm so sorry to cut you off, bro.
No,
Do you feel like Garage Nation might get to a point where it's very repetitive?
yes,
new
because
garage.
it's
you ask me,
it's
I agree.
nostalgia. It's
It's not
nostalgia.
new garage. It's like
Yeah.
it's like
But-
going out and hearing like the same 90s. This is how we do it. Set
Jesus
and
Christ.
Same.
yeah.
Sounds like hate to me.
no. I'm
Do you, know,
saying.
do you know what? I agree with you because like I feel the same.
Yeah.
Like Garage was a great time, but it's just something that like it's not something that I would choose to go to
not
all the time. I've been to a Garage Nation before.
Yeah.
And it was cool, but it's just not something that I will continuously go to. But it is a genre that stretches over the period of time. Like it has longevity in the fact that people continuously celebrate it. Like they've had, back in the day, they had Back to 95 in Bagley's that was going on for years. Like we were all in, like 2010 and we're still talking about Back to 95.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? People go to that and it's for people that don't really go out anymore. Like it's one of those ones where like,
Once in a while.
every once in a while, let's make an event of it. Let's go.
That's why. That's why they will be fine to a degree. Like
And the age group is like vast in those type of events.
because I was there. My girl's cousin, he's 19, 20. He's a bit of an old soul as well.
Yeah.
But that's the music his dad loves. He was there having a good time as well.
Yeah.
So I do get you. That is part of the thing as well, because there's no new music from that space. You can see where it may start slowing down. But to what Vans is saying, I think Chrissy was agreeing that a lot of people, they don't, it's not like when we was young, we're out every weekend.
Yeah.
They're quite like sporadically, they're going out. It's going to be bank holiday weekends. It's going to be big moments. So when they do step
Brings
out,
people back to a time.
you know, and they want to feel like whilst they're in their age now, how they felt in their heyday, innit? They want to kind of go back to that. So the nostalgia thing will always keep it. So
And the garage artists are still eating, so
Yeah, I'm
doing
so
shows.
happy that they
I'm
do
seeing,
so well.
I think Mega's frontline in this whole UKG tour.
okay.
I see that they're doing that. So
they've got a UKG brunch now as well.
that's
Yeah.
the thing as
Yeah,
well.
the
So
UKG brunch. That's
Yeah.
going on.
I was at old school R&B brunch on the weekend. Shouts out to my guys over there. That was a sick vibe as well.
Yeah, yeah.
So that was
Nice.
Like, there's like specialist events. Obviously, you get to a point in the night where they'll cater to everybody. So like because obviously Afrobeats is as big as it is, I'm a piano, a bit of dancehall, but like those catered events, you go and have a good time and stuff, innit? So, and I will say for the man, I'm sorry, like you're missing a trick if you don't go old school R&B
Face
brunch.
front.
What do you mean face front? If I was to tell you the truth, you think my baby hasn't got eyes as well? Are you crazy, bro? I told you. This is love month and truth month.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Everyone find your love.
How are you here? Could this is my safe
No, no,
space?
no. Go on.
How am I podding here? I feel like I've got police here.
Can we give Chris a moment? He
Oh,
had
this
something he
is-
wanted to say on love.
I was gonna say, people respectfully find your lover, man.
Yeah. Are you finding your love?
I can always tell when a guy is.
Ultimately.
No, I can always tell when a guy is gearing up for a big announcement.
Man's all like rubbing the nose and that.
I
like,
can't
man's-
believe this. You know, I've never seen you this like flustered.
Man's a coy.
It's been a while, man. You know, I just,
Bro, if you're a little bit lighter, you look like you're blushing.
Man.
I'm just chilling. You know, it's been a minute since, you know.
I've never seen you
Melanin
stuttering and
saving you
muffling
right
like this
now.
ever, bro. That's crazy.
So topics, yeah, wireless.
don't do that.
I like music.
Yeah, no, go to the catered events. There's even like City Splash as well.
Okay.
That is on a bank holiday 29th of May. I think on that Monday you got Chronic's headline, you got Coffee, Shensi,
that looks
Skinny
cool.
Bang,
Yeah,
Ira Star, Style OG, Uncle Waffles,
Okay.
This is a
Big
nice
Zeeks,
vibe.
Danky Sounds, Deneo, General Levy,
Come on.
Let's do a pod trip, guys.
Jules, Footsie, Sir
Yes.
Spyro.
Yeah.
You got
Come on,
Super
neighbour.
D, Pioneer.
This is
Cold
vibes.
Steps, Maxwell
What?
D,
Okay, wow.
When is that?
Rampage Sound.
This is mad.
You can't tell me all those
Ras
people are coming.
Kwame, Saxon Sound.
This
for
is
the,
mad.
For the big people there. You know the big people dancing.
Shout out Lucian,
Yeah.
Saxon Sounds.
When they
yeah.
whine face to face slow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
I see a
Love
couple
a
mums I used to
face-to-face wine,
fancy in
innit?
there.
Face-to-face
Wow.
wines are amazing.
Shawnee
man,
B,
I'm not
like
gonna lie.
there's a lot. Now that's Bank Holiday Monday 29th of May,
Yeah.
and that's in the ends. Brockwell Park, Brixton.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
obviously Step Steady.
When is that?
Yeah. I
Bro,
got
are
a
you
couple
not listening or what? What's going on here, bro?
Sorry.
We've asked you so many times.
29th of May or
Bank
something.
Holiday Monday,
That's a
29th
vibe,
of
you
May,
know.
not the 24th of June.
24th
29th
June.
of May. Yeah.
24th of June.
I was going to ask you guys before, in your opinion,
Yes.
what is the golden era of music for you?
2016
What happened in
for
2016?
UK music.
Okay.
2016. That was the re-emergence of grime.
Not re-emergence.
Was the breakout of UK drill. That was like the 6-7 Harlem Spartans.
Dip. Yeah.
Yeah. That was that era.
The era of Diligent.
Yeah, Diligent
Chocolate
Diligent and
Barbies.
chocolate Barbies and all of that.
Yeah.
But they used to dance like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
all
what
of
was that dance move? Okay.
That's
Yeah.
what they used to do. Afro swing.
No, you're in love, bro. You're in love. That smile was big. You're in love, bro. It's cool.
Man can't smile again.
bro. You have to be miserable.
No, you know what? From one brother that's in love to another brother, embrace it, bro.
Sometimes it's all right, man. It's calm
I
still.
found my tribe. I see you, bro.
Sometimes it's nice still.
Shout outs to the man them.
No, you're all bashful and coy and that.
Because the amount of time you
This
fix
is
your
why I stay
trouser
indoors. This is why I chill. This is why I stay indoors.
with your babe, Netflix and chill. Bro.
Batter up and chill.
Oh, that's why you didn't have a party this year.
Fols said batter
You know
up
what?
and
I'll be
chill.
so
Are you
real
okay?
with you.
Hey, let's talk about this. Last year, we was out for Chris's birthday.
Obviously, he's not
Hey,
saying. I haven't been on here since.
Yeah, but we had a wonderful night. Well, I will say the ambiance in the room. There was every flavor, every selection. If you like, pick and mix. If you want, build a bay.
Yeah.
Something in the corner, something in the corner there. Just, if you like women, there's nothing you couldn't see in there.
Oh,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
the
yeah.
seeing things.
Yeah.
Yeah, scenes, bowling.
And you hear in the corner, happy birthday, Chris. I was like, how many babes does this guy know?
That was a deadly day. I swear down.
Oh, did you
honestly.
have multiple guys?
Oh, go on, here we go. Fuck. We should have never given her a mic.
Have you ever been in a situation where you've got two babes in the same place?
That birthday.
2.
That birthday.
Don't,
That birthday was worse. That birthday was terrible.
man said 3 of them things. Not 1, not 2, but thousands.
Yeah, that birthday, man.
Sticky.
Yeah, but I told him from before.
Oh.
Yeah,
Battle of the Sexes, where she's looking at the other babe saying, "Nah, I'm gonna beat her tonight."
No, Vans, whoever brings out the birthday cake is certified.
Yeah.
Why do you think I had my sister bring it out for me? I said I'm not having I'm not having no one else.
That is a man that's
I said,
in
my sister
control.
bring this out.
What did the other babe start cleaning up at the end?
No, I just-
These times they've got venue stuff.
No, I remember
She's
one.
sweeping and
You know
that.
when they're
She's
overly
wiping the
helpful.
bowling lane and that. That's crazy.
I can say this because it was the past.
Polishing the bowling balls.
It was like 2 years ago. I can say it was the past.
You've grown since then.
I've grown, you know.
Okay.
Elevated.
Yeah.
I remember there was a few in there, and I said to them, just keep your hands to yourself and just chill in it. Like, don't move mad. If you see anything,
You said
know
that
what
to
I
a
want.
few. Man,
Says
a
it,
roster.
just chill.
Do you know
Had a
what?
whole bowling team.
This is a message for women out there. Don't date guys that are trying to be public figures. Can you see?
Yeah, I'm not a public figure. Please,
I'm a
normal guy.
come on a podcast.
I just said, no, I won't.
I'll
go
pull
in
you up,
depth.
pull you in
Nah,
leg,
I
I'll
won't
pull
go
you
in
in leg, pull you in
depth. But yeah. Then after that, I remember there was one shorty that was fuming, angry, vex.
Where you could feel the hate from
Yeah, I
across
could
the
see
room.
it. No moments where I'm enjoying vibes. I just turn around, I just feel eyeballs just staring at me.
It's when babes turn into Cyclops.
And it was, yeah. Then after I just, Shorty was just going.
But what do you mean going?
She was just ranting on, just going on. Saying, this one here, this is your girl. This one here is your girl. This one here
But
is your
this
girl.
is the thing, like when you're in that situation and like a couple other women in there, they hate when like you're greeting them, hugging
'Cause
them.
why say hello?
It's attentions on everyone
Like,
else. And
Why can't you say
Why say
hello all
now
of a
you have
sudden?
manners.
to be fair, I should have listened to your advice that you gave me, man. Foles did give me advice that day.
Of course you did.
Because I was wearing a white t-shirt.
Oh, yeah.
I was wearing like a, I was
So you
wearing
got to start
like a
hugging
grey
the babes
t-shirt. And then
You got hugging the babes like
he
this.
said, bruv, he said, you're gonna sweat this out, bro.
Yeah, that's like you went.
I said,
yeah.
no, I'm be calm,
Yeah.
I'm good. 2 or 3 Hennessy's later, I just saw one stupid line, one sweat line on there. I said,
It was good vibes though. That was something that was good vibes.
That was
Yeah,
but
very good
I
vibes.
could never do it again. The reason being why I never done it this year was because a lot of the girls I don't talk to no more. Respectfully, I don't talk to them no more.
It's cutting off season, yeah.
There's a little PSA, yeah, like.
Nah, man's doing a rollout.
Do you
I
know
can't
what Chris is
believe
on?
This is a
Chris
rollout.
on, yeah,
Man,
that whole.
wow.
If you saw me outside, unsee me.
Nah,
Yeah.
I can't believe you're doing it. I can't believe this from you.
Why? But I said like I was a terrible guy, bro.
Man.
What the hell?
A few babes at your birthday party, villain.
We good over there, T? Yeah, okay.
It wasn't my fault, to be fair.
Yeah. You will have an event, whether it's your birthday, whatever it is, something that's centered around you in it.
Yeah.
But you will have a few people in there that like you are have unfinished business with, you're currently
previous
dating, or
relations
like
or things
why
like
do we do that?
You don't want them to like
They have buff
not
friends.
be invited.
That was the reason why, like, for me, for some of them, was like they have buff friends, and I just.
Oh,
I
you're catering to the
I
man
told the
them,
man, I said to them, "There's a reason why there's so many girls here. It's for you lot to enjoy."
Okay, sorry. I
Yeah.
thought you meant you wanted to pre.
No.
Friends.
It was for literally. I
Oh,
remember.
so you were doing charity for the man. So you took an L.
literally like 2 days before, I put on my close friends and I went, "Listen, man, them.
Be
I've
honest,
looked at this
though.
guest list. There are bebes that are pulling up."
Be honest, when the friends came up, when the friends popped up, were you like, rah, like I missed out on the buff?
That was one way I missed out the buff friend. I missed out. I think that day, the only thing that made me realize that it was too much was when my sister came up to me and said, "Chris, why are you doing this? There's just too many."
It's
girls
always the
in it."
sisters that get
I
involved.
said, "Why? Like, there's just so many." I said, "What can I do?"
What would you say the ratio was? Like 70-30?
There was minimal man in there.
There wasn't. I saw the whole like blue bar connection.
Yeah, it was literally just
in the corner.
randomized. Was just Lewis, but the thing is that them blue bar man, they just stayed in that corner.
Yeah.
They just stayed in that corner.
Well, I was waiting for a man to say, "Peeps, stay."
Feeling bad.
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't think it was that bad, to be honest, but they were
she
definitely.
wouldn't.
Do you know what? Yeah, like,
There was
I think-
moments of it because
think
remember when
at the
people from
height,
upstairs
though,
came
at the-
downstairs. Yeah, that's what messed it
Oh, yeah,
up.
because the people in the venues were
Yeah,
there.
it was a bit sticky outside.
All I would say is I'm just gonna say is my radar is good and getting even better because I said I can smell I'm rubber. I can smell I'm rubbers. You rubber. I can smell
You rubber.
Oh my God. I could smell arm rubbers outside. I nudged Vans. I said, "Bro, I'm gonna let you. I'm getting home. I would advise you go home now as well." Innit? So, but obviously Vans was local, so like he was very comfortable, where, wasn't it? Like
Networking.
Vans could have been out there, slippers, dressing gown, you're like Omar from The Wire.
Omar's coming.
Yeah,
Omar's
Vans was
coming.
like, I'm here. Yeah. He was comfortable. I was like, I'm gonna go home.
Was it that bad?
No, 'cause I think it's like a feeling in air. Sometimes you can just see certain energy. Like there's a lot of movement going on.
I saw
I'm
things
seeing
unfold.
I'm seeing man that I know weren't in the dance and that by their whole like stance and that man ain't moving. Man are just praying, super praying and that and also the women were like leaving in droves, isn't it? So I was like, there's too many men here, and nothing good is gonna come in this situation, innit? So I was like, home time.
Yeah, I remember because they locked me inside for a bit. Like they locked me and my because it was me, my sister, and like her husband and like
What?
my
They locked you
family.
inside?
Yeah, they locked us inside.
Did you not meet the boss man? What's going on, bro? What do you mean they
No.
locked you inside?
They
there
locked
was
us
things
inside
going
because of the
on.
madness that was going on out.
Oh, okay. Listen,
Yeah,
I was.
By the time you'd left, it just
But I
got
didn't
really
know
peaked.
anything
I
that was going
respect
on.
a venue that I just spent big money with you lot. Protects me.
Yeah.
Are you lot? I'm not about protection,
But
bro.
I think it was because of the fact of we went above bar spend. That's the reason why they looked and said, "Nah, this guy, we need to protect him."
Bro, look after me, bro. Are you not crazy?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
mad.
literally, we was locked in for a while. To be fair, just chilling. And then,
Well, we thank God for getting home safe. And
Yeah,
one
yeah,
piece and-
always.
And we're here to
Yeah.
see many more birthdays, isn't it? So
Yeah.
You get to live
I
another
really
day for your
appreciate.
bay.
I really appreciate. Yeah, man. You know.
what's killing me is I don't know if he's even it's even confirmed that he's got a
Confirmed. Yeah,
baby.
it's
I'm
not
just
even confirmed. Surprise! Surprise! I'm not gonna be DMing you lot no more. Surprise!
my days.
Allegedly.
Guys,
Allegedly.
so in your single days,
Okay, go for it.
how realistic is it that you'd like see a babe and be like, oh, double tap, and then like actually DM her?
Define
like,
double
hey,
tap.
Yeah,
holla.
Them double entendres.
yeah.
Bars,
On the
nigga.
screen.
Don't even ask me how.
Don't even announce it. You lot caught that. Come on.
Slow it down.
So ridiculous. Like her picture,
Right.
and then actually like slide in the DMs. How common is that?
Very uncommon, to be fair.
Yeah. I don't
It's
think
very
I'm
uncommon.
not sure if I've slid.
Yeah, very uncommon.
I'm not really a slider, more a
I prefer more
glider.
face to face,
Here and there, like,
Yeah.
but like not like a,
I was never really the internet
Yeah,
person.
I prefer seeing you.
Like grew up like outside. You have to speak to someone in it. So, and if I ever have at that point, we've already got some level of rapport and connection in it.
Okay.
So is it more just confirming stuff or just adding extra sauce and cheekiness and that, and just see what we can get away with in it? But it's never really the real truth is. Yeah, I know babes know this, but like if we really like you, the likelihood of you talking to you online is very minimal.
It's very, very minimal.
Yeah, yeah. Once like like once we're here, like, oh, why you stop liking my pics? I'm not trying to make the block hot. Are you crazy?
Obo, as the man then would say.
Yeah,
so.
man, serious obo. No, I don't.
It just depends on what your vibe is. There are people out here that are very allegedly swarms is very frequent in the DMs. Just
Of course he is. Look
You
at
know,
his
like-
hair.
Or
I mean,
talking to himself and that.
that was unnecessary. Like that was also necessary. That's two. But this is Love Month and Honesty Month, so
I hear it.
you might be spreading your love and want him to do better. So I hear it. Yeah,
Why is it honesty month?
just add with the love as well.
This is what Fols said.
Yeah.
Fols is the
I said to you that
lawmaker.
I just said there's
But
nothing
women
off
shoot their
air.
shot as well.
They do,
They send DMs.
but you have to reach a certain level of handsomeness. There is
Yeah,
an
women do shoot
asterisk
their
there.
shots.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, man.
Care to share, guys?
No,
I feel
I'm
like
good
you-
still.
I feel like you guys
Yeah,
just dropped
sounds
something
like
there.
there's a-
No, I'm good.
What is the wildest DM that you guys have received? Obviously, this is like
This is part of
many
Chrissy's
years ago.
corner questions.
We're here
Number
now.
24.
Yeah, we're here now. What is the wildest DM you've received?
Yeah. One where I respond is, this is what I attract.
I need to actually look.
Did you respond that way to
No.
that? Okay,
Oh.
cool. I've had like, oh, what's your friend saying? I say, can you go in his DM? Why are you DMing me?
Mad.
But I'm not a hater. I did pass on.
I
the
did have.
answers,
I had one. Not quoting it verbatim, but I think it.
but quoting it verbatim.
I think it was like, "Baby daddy."
Oh.
Okay.
She went there.
I'd never met the
Okay.
woman before.
Sure, the
So-
gold tooth
I
shining.
I never met that woman before in my life.
But did you find her
No
attractive?
fellow Americans. I had no sexual relations.
Get out.
I smoked, but I did not inhale.
Did I find her attractive? Nah.
Okay.
But you see, leading with the whole
That's
baby
a
thing,
no.
it feels like a threat. I've heard feedback from women where they're like, when guys go like, "Oh, I want to breed," and that, like, that sounds like a threat, bro. Like that's not very,
Kind of very irresponsible.
yeah,
still.
like to lead with that. You don't even know if she's a good woman. Like,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
cook.
like,
What's your morals?
it's her
You
free
don't
giving
even know what
fool.
she's like when she's angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leading that is crazy.
Yeah.
In my opinion, vice versa as well. Like, and I know for some of my guys as well, like, oh my gosh, your son or your daughter's so cute. We should make one. No, listen, slow down, Dad.
That's
Slow down,
crazy.
slow
That
down.
is wild.
Man, like
It's
Splinter
crazy
Cell,
out there.
long
That's
range
crazy.
shooter.
It's crazy. Out
That's
there.
a tap tap tap. That's
Yeah.
a long range shooter. You
Yeah.
know. That's a cool.
Everyone's
thing.
in- everyone's
and
entitled
they know
to
that
try,
They come
innit?
from good stock and
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
like,
So I want one of those. Yeah.
I want one of those. Give me two.
The thing is as well, you'd be shocked. You see, like, as we've been doing the podcast more over the last couple of years, yeah, we've been hearing more and more brazy stories. Obviously, with all these dilemmas and some hypotheticals, some stuff is capping it, but you hear some of the audacity from the man them out there. But don't be shocked if the men start being brutally honest about some of the stuff they're receiving. Some of the women out there, they're brazy too.
Yeah,
it's like this right now.
It's necessary sometimes.
Yeah, of course. Listen,
Like,
whatever you can get away with,
what are
innit?
you saying? Move mad.
If that's
No,
how you
don't move
feel.
mad. No, don't move mad. Don't
Men
move
love
mad.
it.
No.
no.
We
Let's
really
not play a
don't.
game.
Okay, when you say that, the less because yeah,
I'm
talk
not
to me.
saying like show up at his work and let the fire extinguisher off. Like not that level of mad.
That's
That was too precise. Have you done that before?
Yeah, that's.
You've done it before.
How was that your
still.
first thought?
It was just the wildest.
That's giving Tyler Perry Productions over there, yeah?
Yeah.
It was just the first thing I can think of. That
Okay,
sounded
yeah.
mad. But sometimes, like men enjoy the forwardness. Like sometimes you have to look them in the eye and like get your dick out.
Like I said, matured content this week, yeah? Okay. That's fair.
And
Yeah.
11 times out of 10 they'll get it out.
We're weak as a gender. I
Yeah,
can't even fight back
Weak,
on this one, you
weak.
know?
I can't even fight back.
Yeah.
Like, you trying to tell me if a babe looked you dead in the eye,
Yeah, it's on rock
and
immediately.
said, get your dick out.
Only my babe can talk to me like that. You look crazy.
Get out. They love it, the audacity. Like, they love, I'm not saying like there's like a time and a place as well. I'm not saying like in the middle of apps, just like, oh, get your cock out, babe. But
That's how you get arrested. You don't end up on the sex offenders list. Yeah?
you know you can be
It's
prosecuted
not just for
that.
nonces and scrapers. If you have sex in public, you will be on that list. So
Yes,
be
I'm not
careful.
saying do that, but I feel like men definitely enjoy like a certain level of forwardness.
Yeah, but that's not moving.
We've got to have that rapport though.
Of course,
We can't
yeah.
be like off bat.
Yeah, and I've got to find you.
Oh, in the
yeah, I've
cloak
got.
room.
Yeah, I've
Get
got to
your
have
dick
that vibe with you, man. I can't just be bringing that out. And also with that, when you ask me to bring it out, I got to do that. Oh, man, chill, man. I can't just be bringing it out like that. You got to try and move up.
Nah. You're in love, bro.
Why? What did I do? I didn't tell you anything.
No, I'm just on you. That's like dance like
you're
pop
moving it up.
smoke.
You're moving yourself up like.
Chris is dancing like pop smoke before you pulls
You
it
start
out.
moving yourself up like, yo, babe, chill, man.
She's
Chill.
like, bring him out, bring him out. It's hard to yell
with the barrels in your mouth.
See, it's not just me that like staring at the host music. Yes, it's not just me.
I don't know how we got more controlled content, but I hear you, Chris. Though, yes. 11, 12 times out of 10, the man then will, you know,
If
they
my
will
shorty
obey
says it
the
to me,
orders.
or
Yeah.
just like a random girl.
No, I'm not saying like a random babe, but like a babe. Like I feel like even if maybe if you have done the deed before, but I feel like if there was a girl that you had a vibe with, and it's just you two doing up Netflix and chill,
Yeah.
just sitting on the edge of the bed, like you're like, why are you so far? And she's like, get your dick out. You get it out.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah, man, it's on the table.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, one time is enough. Thank you.
Put it.
Yo, hey, yo,
Wait,
hey, yo,
wait, shut up.
hey, yo,
There's a lot of men in the room. Put it away, bro.
Hey, yo.
hey, yo.
Put it away, man.
You're crazy.
But we can get off the matured content, but I do find it hilarious that, you know, there are some people over there in another part of Europe who are going through like trouble and strife.
Yeah,
Right now, they're bombing you in your house.
bombing.
There's grenades. There's shrapnel flying everywhere.
Yeah.
You might be homeless. You're being displaced. You're having to run and leave your country.
And yet-
you then get welcomed here in the UK. Yeah? The land of milk and honey. Milk and honey. Yeah? People are even being paid to house you and look after you. And you look around your town, you're like, too much blacks. Is that the first worry you should be having? You're even lucky to be alive and be here.
Racism is a sickness. That's the only explanation.
Should you almost be impressed by the level of racism that, you know,
On-
like,
you
even
have
when
to rate
like
it.
I'm like on the like depths of despair, like when I'm down and out, I still have time to be like, I'm worried about my kids being at this school because there's too many blacks.
Did you ever see the clip? You were just talking about like
Yeah.
people being racist to their court. The woman who got shot, and it was like her dying words were like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw
I
that.
remember seeing that.
Yeah, I
What's
remember
that
seeing
relation? Did she get shot by?
a black police officer. She was
Okay.
being very disorderly, but
And he
I'm
was
not
like,
sure
"I'll
she
shoot
was
you."
drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she was like just kicking off. So he shot her, and as she's on the floor bleeding out, legit,
Last
her
word.
last
That's what
You gotta put another one in there, bro.
and that's the level of racism you have to respect. Like you're gonna die behind that shit.
You know, if you can stand it and die on it,
Did you call him nappy headed?
don't add to it. Don't add. You didn't need that extra.
I'm
We
sure
didn't
she
need
said
that.
something.
We didn't need all that extra stuff, bro.
You wanted to play that song that Chrissy was suggested, the country song.
No. Wait.
You want to play
First
it?
of all, get the
You gotta
fuck
drop
out,
bombs on
Chris.
there as well. Oh, off the cuff, all right, baby.
No, don't do that. That's Essie's voice. Don't do that. That's Essie's voice. Don't use Essie's
Can't
voice
use
for
Essie's
evil.
voice
Shout out
for
Essie,
evil,
man.
I see
Big
you on
bag S.
I see you on the gram, Essie.
Big
Yeah,
bag
yeah.
S.
She's
man.
all laid up on the sofa and that.
Big
Double
bag
tap.
S.
Okay,
I
yeah.
respect
Yeah.
it. I like
Big bag, big
S,
bag,
man.
big bag.
Oh.
Hey.
Can you chill?
What's that, raw, Chris?
That's like, bro, bro, you're just talking about a sister like that. What's going on? That's crazy.
I wouldn't disrespect.
yo.
I wouldn't disrespect Essie like
come on,
that. No,
come
that's
on.
big bag S, man.
Come on.
Respectful, innit?
Yeah, man.
The reason I brought it up is because I don't know if you guys have all seen a clip of was it like a news story they were doing on
It was a news story, yeah.
Ukrainians that have moved to the UK
Yeah.
and they're them adjusting to the UK and us being London specifically being quite multicultural and
Do you know what?
And they never liked it.
One of my colleagues is housing a Ukraine family. I'm gonna ask.
yeah, ask them.
Yeah.
In fact, send a selfie of you and like take a selfie of you and your colleague and say, "Oh, this is my friend from work," and just see how they react. Yeah,
You're
I was
right.
like, can you call them on FaceTime?
yeah. Let's FaceTime together.
And then I'll just appear.
That's exactly what the reaction would be as well.
Even at work, they're following you. Yeah. So,
But you know what? In all seriousness, yeah, like this is something that hasn't surprised me because when the war was first declared and the majority of the population were trying to escape and leave town or go to a neighboring country where they'll be safe, a lot of black people that were living out there,
a lot of immigrants,
they were being mistreated. They weren't prioritized.
pushed off trains. Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so it doesn't surprise me now that they're here, and to them, they're having a massive racist cultural shock.
Can I ask like one question, please? What was Uncle doing in Ukraine?
Listen,
Black people are everywhere, bro.
Chris, let me explain something to you. In every corner of the world,
You'll find a black person.
no, you find a Nigerian man specifically. Every corner. Don't you remember when one uncle was begging on like one of them border force shows, he was like Thailand somewhere because they caught him with drugs. You will find a Nigerian man everywhere. We're everywhere.
It's true. You know?
My mum was in China once, and she was like, she found
Her tribe and
a Congolese community out there.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, shout out to...
And we're looking for opportunities and stuff, innit? So remember, a lot of these other nations are like gateways to maybe try, because it's Europe, so you go that way. You're trying to maybe eventually come to the UK, so you might go that way. There's opportunity, like you've got people out in Dubai, and you're seeing expose where like people are doing like house help work. Domestic labor type of thing. Seeing exposes on like some of these Arab men mistreating them, going past the line in regards to like sexual assault and things like that. So we're under attack everywhere, bro.
Of course.
There's one thing all these countries have in common. They look at us a certain way. Because they've been programmed and conditioned a certain way. So much so that people can be leaving. Something that's like humanity is at risk, but some, they'll be like, oh, there'll still be hierarchy. I'm Ukrainian, I need to go before you. You're black, you just need to stay back. And then you come here and they have time for racism. It's actually not surprising. But when the news story come out, it's like, raw, so you lot are really still on this. Like, you committed to the racism. So,
Bro, like, it's just how the world sees us as a problem. Do you know what I'm saying? Like we haven't even done anything. We haven't even done anything. And like,
if
they're
anything, that's
thinking
actually part of the problem. Like we actually haven't done anything,
bro. And the thing
we
is,
want to do
that,
is be equal. Like if we really want to do, we need to be on some other stuff.
And not only do they see us as like a threat, but like a problem also. Like like we're gonna deter your kids from succeeding in schools and
lead them astray and stuff.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like what?
That's the other thing. That's the issue. You look in the sense of what do you think we're gonna do?
When if you look at the system, like a lot of black kids are achieving, getting the grades.
That's a fact.
Very true. Yeah.
Like they're complaining that the white kids in this country aren't achieving what the white males.
And it's shit as well. And it was only off the back of seeing the success of they wouldn't have cared about the poor whites. That's the funny thing about like poor white people. It's that like you are actually like you don't have any excuse. Like, you're actually at the bottom. They look at you as the same way they look at us, innit? But the one way that you can feel above everybody else is the colour of your skin, innit? So it's a very sick twist. It's a foolproof system, by the way. Because you know how things have been going the last like 10 plus years in regards to our government and stuff, and how they've managed to stay in power by like marginalising and okay, cool, we'll do the Brexit thing, and but yeah, it was just funny to see. I was like, okay, cool. So they're paying people to house these people, and they're still doing this.
Go and get Mudrick to go and sort it out for them.
I saw that they said councils get £10,000 per.
Is it per person?
Per person.
Okay.
Seriously.
And
we're the taxpayer paying that.
Yeah, and you people still have time to be racist.
And I can bet you that there's going to be several black families within the UK that are going to try and take these people in. And there's also going to be instances where the Ukraine family are going to be like, nah, not there.
I'd rather be homeless.
Skip, next. Not going to be comfortable here.
You know what? If that was the case, cool, stay outside.
Stay outside, that's your own. Yeah, that's your own.
Like, your country doesn't have infrastructure, hun. Why do you have the time to be racist? Like, I don't understand how a group of people... The thing I don't understand about racism is how can a group of people that have largely had no impact on your life whatsoever how can you have so much hate and vitriol for them?
Yeah,
They actually haven't done anything to you.
It's literally been.
It's been ingrained.
Into you.
Yeah,
it's been ingrained into them from early.
Very strange.
Just one of those. I'm going to send something to you, Vans. We can just quickly whilst we're on the topic of racism and stuff. White rappers are always a good thing to talk about. I'm sending Vans a clip. He's going to play in a second.
I know exactly where you're going.
You know I'm going with this.
State of her body.
Yeah, like Donny looks like he's back outside. He wants to.
Stay indoors, man.
Before we even get to that, I'm also seeing like people that maybe they hit off something that wasn't necessarily the most lyrical.
Yeah.
Now trying to feel like they need to prove a point.
Yeah.
So I'm speaking about Ardee, kid from Brighton, and that. I think he's back outside. We're gonna have a new release, and I listened to him on the Free Shots Tequila episode, and he actually came across quite well in there. But just him talking about like, you know, I want to kind of get to the bars a bit and get to the lyrics. It's weird because if that's who you truly at your core, fair. But I always find it interesting where like people get successful with one thing, but that like cultural currency and that call that you might have maybe from like I don't know if you want to call it the streets, the internet, our space. You might not get it because you're over here and gone mainstream. It's not just a white thing. Like someone like a Tiny Temper going mainstream with all the big pop songs they had at the start, written in the stars and that. But then still maybe at one point maybe wanting that because
then doing the junk food.
That's almost like invaluable, isn't it? You know, so it's always interesting seeing those people, and then I always look to see like who can ever have both. It's a tough balance, and like someone like Stormzy, is someone that's going through that little bit in it. So that it was just interesting seeing that. But yeah, play the clip of Vans, and then we'll talk about white rappers.
Obviously, you and H are both white, yeah, and you lot. I feel like you lot are judged in an urban scene that is predominantly black. Do you feel like when people say like, oh, because I know that I've seen things like, oh, you've only made it, or you only going this far so quick because you're white. How does that actually make you feel? Because I think you're talented. I actually listen to your music. I think it's cold. But how does that actually make you feel? Because I couldn't imagine working so hard, building something, and then someone actually discrediting me because of the colour of my skin.
I think.
No, we'll dissect everything.
Right, cool.
Please play the clip.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion, and they might have gone through an experience where like they feel like their brethren's just as hard as me, but because they've come from X, Y, and Z backgrounds, that they haven't made it, and they might feel that that's why I have made it. Obviously, I know that isn't, but they don't know all the hard work I've put in. All they've seen is, have you seen the state of her body? And bang! So to them, it looks like it's come out of nowhere, and it takes 10 years to become an overnight success. And I feel like there's truths and falses to both of it. Like I feel like in my opinion, I feel like it's definitely harder to break in because you have to get that acceptance from the urban community. That's what rap is. That's where rap like comes from. And you have to get London to verify you, and you have to get London to take you into the scene. But also, unfairly as well, like once you're part of labels and like this mad industry and all these publishers and all of that, in their head, because they can relate to you more and like I'm from their world, they'll be like, oh yeah, well, he might be easier to work with. And that's not even the case. I've met a bag of rappers that have come from fucked up backgrounds, are some of the nicest people I've ever met. And I've met people from the nicest backgrounds that have got rich fucking white mum and dads and live in a big house on the hills in the country, and they're cunts. So
I'll just relay that because obviously Chris doesn't have headphones in it. So that was Ardee.
Thank you.
Spill the Juice show.
Yeah.
And they were just basically asking him, how do you feel about like being a white rapper and kind of getting that, being looked at as you kind of jump the queue and the privilege of being white, or your success only being attributed to you being a white, being white.
Yeah.
Was that good enough recap? Was that what you said?
Perfect.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Do you guys want to?
No, go. Just, yeah.
2 cents. I speak for me personally. Unless you're Mac Miller, Paul Wall, Little D,
Paul Wall, baby.
Paul Wall, baby. Unless you're Devlin, unless you're, who else did I say? Yeah, Paul Wall, Devlin, Little D, and Mac Miller. I don't really have time for white rappers.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
Light racism from Chris The Capo, that's fine.
I don't really.
As long as are you about to die by that racism? I'm just fell in love. I can't die now.
Love is sweet. Love is really sweet.
I say that to say this is that with Ardee is stop looking for things in crowds and cultures from people that you don't fit in or accept you nor like you, respectfully.
Okay.
You know your target audience is really and truly the Gen Zs.
Okay, yeah.
Like, stay there. I don't want to hear bars from you. I don't click on Ardee.
What if he's
songs.
actually got bars though?
That's nice.
Okay.
I don't click on Ardee freestyle songs. I'm not invested to hear his story. I don't think he's that good.
Would you say you actively avoid him then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%. Good luck and God bless with his journey.
That's a God bless your future endeavors.
Yeah, literally, I'm just not invested with Donny. I think
that's fair. If you're not invested, that's
I just generally think it's just like so fucking what. Literally here because I watched it earlier on today, and as soon as I saw it, I just thought so fucking what.
So is it like that always struggle of like being the person that's rich and wealthy and like crying whilst you're in a Ferrari and like the poors are never gonna stand it because
first
like
world problems. I don't care. It's literally it's first world problems. I'm not invested nor care.
Yeah. Chris, do me a favour, tell Cool T just to check the camera, thank you. Go on. Sorry.
Me after watching or listening to that small clip of the interview, first of all, the guy that was interviewing him, I don't know what you're talking about.
Thank you, spud me. Yeah, thank you.
I don't know what you're talking about because this is part of, you know, this entire conversation. Like, this is part of, this is normal for us.
Yeah. So break it down with what's actually wrong with what he said, or in your opinion, like why you don't fuck with what he said at the start.
He said that's just like someone not giving me the acknowledge or the recognition that I deserve because, or being discredited because of the color of my skin. Bro, wake up.
You knew what you was getting into.
Like, wake up. This is
well, essentially exactly what we go through.
A global struggle. This is nothing new. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so you cannot even compare it. And in regards to what Ardee said, I don't care, bro. Like, and this is the reason is not because of the fact that he's white. It's the fact that he's not understanding his privilege. I'm not saying that like, oh yeah, you've blown up overnight and I'm discrediting the 10 years that you put in. But I'm sorry, once you're on and you're white, you are already at that advantage.
It's easy. Do
you know what I'm saying? Because even when I first saw the Body remix and he popped up, I was like, rah, who's this white kid?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and let's not cap, he made an impact on the song. So obviously
he has whether it's the best verse, he has the most memorable verse.
He's got the
he capitalized most of the song, in my opinion. Innit?
It came early on, and having him doing that by the music, which then led the song to number one.
Yeah.
So how can you not understand that this is all part of the privilege that other black rappers within your age group might not necessarily get?
But can we, to extend the conversation a bit further, he didn't bully his way on the song, he was invited on there. Do we have to look at ourselves as well about how we allow people to capitalize off our space? And that our space thing is broad because what do we own, what do we have? I'm just, there's two bits, so I don't want to go on and I'll go the other bit.
For me, like,
because he didn't beg Tion to be on the song.
Yeah, he didn't. And you know, like, there can be like rap is not exclusive to just black people.
Of course not.
It is ours. We did create this, but it's not to see. It's a global thing now. Like, the genre has transcended so many places, so it's not foreign to me to see a white rapper or a white person wanting to rap.
Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's well within his rights to rap and stuff. It's just trying to say that like you're just like the rest of us because you've been working or trying to rap for 10 years.
Yeah.
But once you get onto that visible space, you can just skyrocket like that in ways that we don't necessarily see with people from our communities.
Yeah. It's like this. When you look at the likes of Devlin, Lil D, K Coke, like those type of rappers, we was never bought into them because they're white. It was just, they're really good.
That does play a part. I think also as well, we have to also be honest as well about
they stand out, bro.
How we also
stand out.
No, but you stand out. Benny Banks, Devlin.
Yeah,
but you stand out when you're the white boy, stand amongst all the black boys.
Yeah.
That's a major part. Also, we have to be honest about our bias. When you're very much street adjacent, we want to take you in more. We feels more real. Yeah. That's I think also maybe what Ardee's suffering from, because him busting was part of like his thing's the cheeky chappy thing.
Yeah,
he's gonna be out. He's gonna get wasted. gonna have a good time. It's not overly aggressive in terms of presentation. So
Bro,
that also
Adiolo
plays a
on a
big
roll
part.
with a geezer. Everyone was like,
But,
oh yeah, cook out.
H, I'm not gonna lie to you. H wasn't the most rolled of youths. We gave into that because
Chris.
he was good.
But no. Also, you can reference him being on grime.
We've seen his growth.
channels,
We've seen
so
his journey.
street adjacent again
Yeah.
because you're from us. When you're, I think it's not even. This is me capping for the white man. Look at me. He's out of London, so that plays a part.
Yeah.
You're from a smaller town. You're Brighton. You did have to kind of get. I think what you're saying is true about like be certified by London people. They have to take you in. The platforms have to take you in.
Yeah. It's very
That plays a
London-centric.
part. And then it's like cool. It's go time. Also, like I say again, he didn't beg Tion to be on the song. Something worked before with H, so they use the same formula again. They just got another. We was joking about being like the H 2.0. They've even got a song together where they kind of play off on it.
Yeah.
There was a formula. You went for it, and on one hand, I can understand it because you're trying to appeal to the masses, and I'm not mad at you milking the cow. And when I say that, it's like, okay, cool. You know what you're going to get from Donny. He's also going to benefit, but this helps push the song to it pushes it. Yeah. If that song comes on now and we're in a dance, what bit are they going to wheel up? It's going to be that bit, his bit in it. So it's everybody's one in it. It's just that sometimes the payoff we get might not be as much, but you're going to take it because what it done for Tion and Russ, H now has a career in it. Ardee now has a career to his extent. He may not like it. People might not like that I'm attributing where he is now to purely that. I'm sure there's other stuff that went into it, but you seize that moment and then now you can come and be around us and then go off and be over there.
We've seen it with H, on the Keisha Becky remix.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? He done well, and it was one of those ones where it was like, all right, cool, this is someone that we need to look at. And since then, it's like, because you've got the rest of the UK, because we often forget that are supporting these man. So obviously, they then become in the numbers conversation, and then when you do numbers over here, everyone's just surrounding you. So it's just like it's not anything that we can beat. It's just what it is. Yeah. But with everything that Donny was saying, he was like missing points of the broader picture.
What do you think he missed?
I think he just missed the fact that like we aren't necessarily, because he's talking about acceptance, which is because he thinks that everyone thinks that he was an overnight sensation because he popped out of nowhere to many.
He was to a degree.
But then that's also...
He had cheeky sort of things.
That's part of the theory as well. Like the fact that like no one's heard of you and then you jump on this one song and then all of a sudden like you're there.
But then you have to be careful with that thing though, because we live in our bubbles. Bad Bunny is one of the biggest, if not the biggest artist out there. And there was a point I didn't know who the fuck that was.
Seriously?
I didn't, bro. We live in our bubbles. When you go like, no one knew who you were. People knew who he was. Just that the stuff that we look at our lens a lot of the time.
Bad
Bunny was on like one of the biggest songs of.
But what I'm saying is, even at that level, I can still be in a space where I don't know who that person is.
True, yeah.
So and when I meet them, they're at their highest point of their career.
Yeah.
Let alone someone that is still working. There's going to be people that know who this person is. It's like I said, there's London. The UK is massive, innit? Mm-hmm. There's more than just us in London and our little pockets and what we listen to, what we like. Age of player factor, style-wise, stuff that you're, like you were saying, like you listed a small list of white rappers. Anyone else, you're probably not taking them in.
Yeah.
So you're already probably checked out. And then when you meet that person, they've got to be standing next to something that is familiar to us. So the time you probably, if a lot of us are honest, the time you might have met my man would have been that remix. But there were people that also would know my man first.
Was he
safe as reference?
I don't know what he was saying prior to Body Remix.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like outside, like you mentioned Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
He's on the Cardi B song with J Balvin, which was their introduction to me.
Yeah.
But it was Cardi looking at like the hottest talent in the Latin space and bringing them onto a song, which obviously did what it did. I don't know where they collected this Donny from, Ardee from.
But look at your example. Like, you got introduced to Bad Bunny by one of the, at the time, biggest female rappers. So something that was familiar to you and someone that is in a white hot space.
Yeah. Like again, I don't know if he was though. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, of course. My example is Brazy. there's been at no point that Ardee was as on fire as Bad
never,
Bunny.
yeah,
isn't it?
never.
So to answer that,
of course.
not even
Like,
fire
I was just saying
age.
that.
No, I'm saying like not what they are now. It's just like what they were prior.
Yeah.
So obviously, like, them
But
man were
even
doing
then,
their
yeah,
thing. You know, when Cardi approached them to get on the song, I don't know what.
Remember, people in music will be privy to certain things. They'll know who's about to come. They're hearing stuff early. They're seeing metrics. Also, like, if you aren't paying as much, if you already have your line drawn in the sand, you have your biases, you don't listen to certain styles of music, certain individuals from certain walks of lives, you're checked out. Other people will know, okay, cool, that's on. We know music people, so like, we will hear stuff months before it comes out, and we know that person's about to go. It's not a guarantee, but they're about to go, and then you can look. And I had a formula of Keisha Becky once. I had a formula of Keisha Becky. I do this thing with my man, and he's out of line. You're looking at territories, isn't it? People are doing that now. So like, look at like Charlie Sloth, like how the alignment with a Bugsy Malone. Everybody looking at new territories. London is very congested with artists, isn't it? You're looking at new spaces to pick talent from because that's a new audience.
Yeah, it's labels, it's relationships, like, you know, especially like when a song does better than it expected to do.
Yeah,
the labels will then pick it up, and then the relationships that they may have. Ardee's manager, MC Versatile, who has connections within the industry.
Of course.
Like, yo, can you get him on this song? Like, you know, you're this is a remix where it has like a bag of dons. It had Fabio on there.
But
right?
Tion's story is that he saw an artist story that he saw him at a hotel and Tion approached him.
Yeah.
So sometimes you go on the label. Sometimes it's very simple. It's like an artist has an idea. So the story goes, Tion saw him somewhere, clicked him, yo, I fuck with your thing. They patterned from there, and that's how it happened, innit?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I just think
relationships.
He should just know his role, just know his position.
It's always difficult because when we don't do enough of a job of protecting our thing and owning our thing. So when like tell someone, and now when they're also far gone, when they're already on their way, you know. So I'm
not even mad that he's at where he's at.
If you've worked hard, you deserve success. More power to you. But
Like,
I just know we know what it is.
Yeah.
Like, he got stamped over here, and you can now go off and do big things. Like, I remember introduction to Post Malone, White Iverson.
Yeah. And then
You're playing on the Island Iverson thing, and now like you're so far removed from that. I remember when Miley Cyrus is wearing the
doing the twerking
the twerking things,
she said that
the Jordan 23 jersey. She's Mike Will made it, and then she started talking bad about hip hop and stuff. Just like everyone comes in for cultural currency, of course.
He said he doesn't want to be classified as a rapper.
Yeah, that's the thing that I didn't like about what, you know.
But a lot of rappers do that, like
denouncing that.
Lil Wayne would start saying, I'm an artist. Even Lil Yachty saying, I want to be taken seriously. I want to be looked at as more than a rapper.
Apparently his new project's kind of cold.
I've heard it's cold. Lil Yachty's thing's decent.
No, oh yeah, listen, that Poland song's one of the greatest songs for me, personally.
To the wall, to Poland.
That song's amazing, bro.
Some trash that's meant to be trash, but somehow, I don't know if it's programming, it ends up being
songs like that. Songs like even all gold on
in
my
my
chain. Gold on.
That's what Vans plays with. He's wearing all gold in the end. But I just find it interesting because it's never going to go away. It's a phenomenon. But yeah, listen, I'm just being biased. If there's a white rapper I want to see do well, it's Benny Banks.
It's Benny Banks.
Also, Devlin said some interesting stuff around the Brexit. Like, I remember people was in his Insta comments and that. So yeah, maybe that means put you on ice a little bit as well.
Okay, then bring Lil D back, man.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, bring
fair.
Lil D back, man.
Man's really fucking with that one.
Big old
do you know what? What was it? 2010, 11, 12. I fucked with Lil D heavy.
Yeah.
But
him and P Money was on a
I'm not sure if there's a space for him now.
Do you know what it is? At our age, there's some nostalgia acts that we will champion so much, but we know the masses won't take to. So, for instance, if like a Gunna D was to return, would people really care? I would.
Gunna.
Like, I would care. But if Paige was to come back, would the masses care?
Okay,
I would. Yeah.
But you know what it is though? There is like, if you just got to work your angles. Like, I see someone like, take an example, like someone like Tiny Boost. Yeah. Obviously younger and probably a little bit closer, but a long time away. He came out, Donny was just getting ham with the podcast and the interview. You've got
music.
You've got to
like what he's doing now at the moment,
and
with
also
music.
you find your group in it. You can't exist by yourself. So Rimsy's there, Young Stefflon's there, Boost is there, Pot of Paper. There's that little era of.
Wait, sorry, hold on.
Did you hear the ad lib?
Yeah, sure.
Well, as soon as you said Rimsy,
That Rimsy.
Listen, you're among the misogyny niggas, bro. Like lava, bro. You crazy, bro?
Sorry.
Pause.
Slip down.
Let them have their moment.
No, let have a moment. Like don't stand
love
on my
him
toes when
for
I'm saying that. Like
his
because how it will get
artistic
clipped is I
ability.
said Rimsey and someone said
What's your favorite Rimsey song?
All of them.
Okay, fair enough.
bro, she listens to everything
Best
on
rapper in
mute.
the
She
world
just
to
watches
her.
them on YouTube, innit?
Listens on mute.
Yeah, crazy.
Wallahi.
Yeah, but what I was saying is that like there's a group in it, so if someone like that's meant to come back, go and find the people and start making
There's a
music
real
together,
rap.
innit?
There's a
I
real
want to
rap
hear that.
circle.
I want to hear that double tape
From who?
from Tiny Boost and Young Steph
Yeah.
that they're teasing.
Yeah.
Shit sounds good.
Is it sounding crazy?
It sounds good.
I heard that 4 of us on
Boost.
Clavish's tape, and I was
Boost.
like, yeah, these man are
Boost is showing,
sharp.
man. He can
Like,
really
like my
rap.
surname
You know?
Jackson. Coming out the gate with that, yeah. Don't bob your head like that.
Carry on. I was
Boost is showing,
enjoying
man, that he
it.
can really rap. You know,
You can though.
that Boost can actually rap.
I feel like you guys should just give us like an off the top 16
What?
Or
Yeah.
what bars?
music podcast now.
Yeah, but you know.
Who's 16?
Anyone's off the dome.
No, man, that's scaring
You
the
about to say
hoes.
off the cuff.
Too obvious.
That's scaring the hoes.
I'll do it
Your
if these
back,
man do
though.
it.
Scaring the hoes.
What's Chrissy said that's your bag is scaring the hose. Unclench your fist, bro. You
with the boot
crazy.
cuts.
Oh,
sorry.
friend.
I'm expecting me to have West Side gun bars or something.
Hey, listen, if you
Yeah,
got bars,
some Benny the
but
Butcher.
there was a point.
Butcher coming,
okay.
nigga. Butcher coming, nigga.
Do you remember your first bars you ever wrote?
Yeah, man.
Okay, spit them for me quickly.
I'm not saying that, bruv.
Peeps and stay. Sorry, bro.
Do you know a
Sounds like
funny
a
story
nursery
about
rhyme. Walk on.
Right?
Do you know a funny story about Hands in the Air?
Yeah.
I badly wanted to be on Hands in the Air so
Yeah.
bad.
Talking about China U classic right here.
Yeah.
Drama, you don't
But I wasn't a part of any of the groups. But like one of my oldest, I'm never gonna say his name who was, but one of my
Yeah.
oldest was on the tune. And I was
I'm
begging
gonna
him,
bore
like,
you.
"Yo, can I
Is it
be
that
on the
one?
tune?" No.
I'm gonna bore you.
Tiny Black
And I
was a
like,
serious guy, you know.
Hey, man, chill out, man.
Ty Black was a
Hey, chill
serious
out.
like, yo, like,
Get
I
your
was like,
boy.
wow.
Tiny Black is a
Chill out
serious
before I
guy.
call younger Madder. Chill
I was
out.
like, wow.
Fucking hate that film.
That was a good time, man.
Yeah, man. It was I remember when they performed it in People's Day. It was like seeing Jay-Z and
Shout out to
Rockefeller.
Drama, man. That was my guy.
Yeah, man. I saw you performed at his wedding.
Younger Drama. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Because I leave that brother.
Wait, from his own wedding, you say?
Yeah.
Everyone pushed him to do it.
Yeah.
Everyone pushed him to perform. Yeah.
Now have all power.
No, because
Decline.
Hands in the Air. There's
Hey, listen, it
there's
was a
certain
cultural
8
reset.
bars, Yeah. If you say it to this day, in out, people
Yeah.
know what you're talking about.
Shake it all about.
No.
Don't
Different
do
song,
that.
Different song.
Do
Different
not
song.
do that.
Different song.
But there's some
different
people that were on Hands in the Air that no one knows nor cares about.
song. That's life, bro. Don't do it, bro.
Trick or treat day. Man,
No,
don't like Dre.
don't do that. Don't do that.
No one knows Treat was on the song, bro.
What was you guys' guilty pleasure song from Channel U? I'll go first. Mirror, mirror on my wall. Who's the motherfucking gangster of them all?
Hey.
You motherfucker, you motherfucker, you.
Hey.
AK-47 2x2.
Hey.
I remember that.
Okay, strong.
Yeah.
Remember, you got
Boy, I wouldn't have that.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
There was some trash on there still.
Yeah,
But
man.
I definitely requested Darren B Stand By You a few times.
Ah, you was a sweet boy from early.
Girl, I'll go with you.
even
Come
if
on.
you gain the weight
Yeah.
through stress, I'll stand by you.
Trash. No, don't lie. You've been in relationships before. Don't lie. Listen,
Why?
man, stop lying, bro. If you was in a long-term relationship and your babes gain weight through stress, are you leaving? Bro, don't mess up. Don't mess up our brand right now, you know?
No, but why would you
Villain.
mention that in the song?
No, because he's
You're a
just saying
villain.
like he's using a mad example. So like through anything, through thick and thin, literally, I will be there with you.
Niggas say anything.
Do you know what? The ones that I know, I don't think you will know. Remember Scatter Records?
Come again?
Scatter Records. They had that song that never, never, never will I disrespect you.
Thingy,
Yeah.
my man, Biggs Flygerian, Call Blind,
But me look at the fat boy in the
the mini
mini
convert,
And I was like,
Call Blind, me.
Oh, do you remember Euro Gang? It's a new thing.
my God.
It's a new thing. Very crucial. Euro Gang. Euro school. Euro Gang. Listen, man, you don't want to
Don't
lose
do
your
that.
face. Gun barrel in the pot, you could use your taste. I'm on the block with the white boy.
Yeah. No, they all getting in still. Yeah,
that's why Rockefeller signed
That
them.
was Bronx and Black as well. Bronx and Black had a song with Styles P.
I was like, Biggs, man.
Yeah, man.
there's
How
this
you-
like undocumented like era of like UK
Yeah.
hip hop. Like that was really a thing.
When they were all rapping with thingy.
They say
Oh my
things
god,
get
you know
better,
what my
but
favorite song was?
Things get
it got
worse.
worse. She was working on the Bentley. Like she was a nurse.
Who was that
I'm not
again?
making jokes.
Was
They
it
were roadside
early- was it-
G's.
Was it early B and
Alan
Alan B?
Alan B, they're roadside
Let me
G's.
find some
I was like,
early.
whoa.
Cause you see, this relationship ain't moving.
Do you remember Alan B's diss to Lethal B?
Of course, yeah, but they took the Bizzle thing. Yeah,
Come down to the roadside.
Side.
Bang, 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 you get left on the roadside.
You know there's gats on the roadside.
I'm trying to
It's
think.
RSG and Roadside.
I'm trying to think. There's so many tunes that was on there. Oh, I had one in my head. I just lost it.
What was my man? Agro Santos, Free Yard.
Ah,
I got a free yard, man.
Them way that I can't
Come
sing
to my house,
still.
it's a long thing.
What
man.
happened?
Them way
Yeah,
that-
Was he got my case?
They done mad thing.
Okay, fireball on them, man, innit?
There's a reason why there was a free yard. Yeah, he shouldn't have
But
had
you know
that
what's so
free yard.
crazy? DVS has got the lyric about something about free yard, but I'm not talking about the prick with the plats. And then now you're both in jail like this.
Not one and none.
Both are doing a madness.
You don't love me. You don't love me. I don't love you. I'm
happened
just
to
a
Sway?
thing to you.
Yo, he's a really successful businessman, you know.
Okay.
He's really doing well.
The song's called
Yeah.
Butterflies,
Cool.
early being
Yeah,
Alan B and
Butterflies.
Spides.
Can't you see that this relationship ain't
Oh, they
moving?
say things ain't,
Yeah,
but
man.
they got worse.
Trying to think, who was on?
There was an old school
North
song
Star.
by Rapman that was on there.
North Star. You
was
come
that the
too
end?
far to turn around.
Cause I feels good, it feels right, and I know you just my time.
Make
I remember
my mumsy
when
proud, make my
you have to wait up
mumsy
later
proud.
to hit up in the
The
shubs.
Shubs. Oh, what a banger. Rolling in the car, couple man. Hit BP and put half in the tank.
What?
It's got half in the
Hey,
pants.
hey.
I be on the G'd up thing, but don't ask
Go
me to
Chris.
skank. You're
Go.
very silly.
Sorry.
And then the video ends and then he hears, "This is the greasiest production." Raise your heaters up and butt them. I said, yes, let's get to the crud.
That
How many
was
times-
that was
in the
when
video.
Peckham Lab
Yeah.
will really get, yeah.
Bro.
How many times did you yell that in your house?
Bios music.
Music. And shout out to Bios Music, bro. Unit 10 was an error, bro.
Hey,
Hey,
Boom
Unit 10
Productions.
sounds like it was the scariest place ever.
Hey, Boom
No, yeah, no, yeah,
Productions.
yeah,
Yeah,
Union
you
was-
see when Walk in the Park came out and
Yeah.
Saw.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'm putting a bally on immediately. Black
Not
gloves.
that
I'm going
right.
out.
Deep fat fry. I was like,
Yeah.
ooh, this
Yeah.
is a lot.
have you ever seen someone with Etienne Azeki?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gigs was like, we need to have an honest conversation one day about
Gigs,
some of the stuff he was trying to make
yeah.
the man them wear. I didn't
Was
see
really trying-
anybody
No one was
ever
very-
wear Etienne and Zeki.
I never
ever.
saw it.
But obviously,
Besides
when you're
from
younger, you just hear
Narnies.
like Italian names. You just think, oh yeah, cool.
It was only
What
Narnies.
was fly?
What was the South London like? Willie
Ferraducci. Hey,
Ferraducci,
chill
bro.
out, chill out, bro. Chill out, bro.
Ferraducci was our
Chill
track
out,
star.
bro. No, do you know you're taking a piss? Because in New York, they love Dapper Dan. Hey,
Yeah,
shout
yeah,
out
yeah,
Ferraducci,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
He had the shop on Woolly, early doors, bro.
Woolly?
Don't ever disrespect
I
Ferraducci,
was
bro.
like, you niggas just splashed a little like Uchi at the end
Nah,
of the brand.
Ferraducci was another level,
Come
bro.
on, everyone had that hat.
Another
Man
level.
sprinkled the Italian on like parsley.
I saw
and for-
man from north and east coming down to ends for Bagel King,
Yeah.
for the apple crumble custard, and for a Ferraducci hat as
Imagine going all the way there for apple crumble and custard.
First
when you
of
can
all,
go M&S.
Okay.
But don't act like you was going unless you was a bougie bitch from early.
I'll lift up this table.
Sorry, I'm thinking of more Channel U songs. Remember the PDC song? PDC for life. Pretty days change.
Change, yeah.
Pussy drugs cash from me.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot.
That was them.
It was a lot.
Shout out to Judges.
I was out there on the block in Brixton.
So good.
How
And
and
you're so
why?
mad, yeah. When Jaja and like tried to explain the accents, like obviously I come from Brum, and then
Nah, bro.
the patois, I was like, I could never take you because of the American thing, innit? I could never, bro. I could never.
Yeah.
PDC bang bang. It was hard listening.
My favorite was Inchawali PDC. He was cold still.
There was Lethal B had a tune, yeah, with Dons from his area. I think it was called New Era.
Yeah.
Who's that nigga? Nigga boy run, nigga boy trigger, nigga boy run.
Do you remember?
Knock you up, make you see a star. I just him up in my car.
Are you not right?
I don't think I've ever heard Vans.
No, it's coming out. The youth is coming out.
Who's that nigga?
Never get the cheese up. Better get the visa. But you pay your school fees.
Do you guys remember Naughty Boy Scorcher, Big Nasty,
beautiful song.
Naughty Boy Presents. And Bashy with it, and he was rolling with the big lollipop.
Telling me it's my time.
Yeah.
Fresh out of YOI.
Yeah.
I got my eye on you.
And IOU.
Bashy was walking around with a massive Chubba Chops.
Yeah, doing Sweet Boy to
Why
full
can't I
effect.
remember this?
Yeah. He had the Chubba Chops mixtape.
Chubba Chops
That's
mixtape.
that's what it's about, promo and branding.
Yeah.
You wouldn't see him without that at one point.
Do you remember
facts.
Ransom?
As in US.
Bashy.
Oh yeah.
Wretch.
Oh yeah, then they did the
Scorcher.
movie thing.
I
Yeah,
watched that a couple of days ago.
That was filmed in my school.
Okay.
Yeah,
Bro, I'm outside the KFC. Do you try?
that wasn't a KFC. It was the favourites.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did think it was a bit like.
was
No,
the
but when you think about it, that
Chantel
was
was in the
early,
coupe and
like
got away.
that was early, like Rat Man's doing and stuff. Like people like
Yeah,
they made a
yeah,
movie
yeah,
because there was a time when like Scorch had like the
Staple House.
Staple House. He was doing his own
when he
videos
was
and
filming,
stuff. Yeah.
That's what he said. Staple House. She liked the winner flow and the way I directed the video.
One check, one tick.
We see me though. It was a moment.
Were
Nah,
you
phenomenal.
was you like
Lip sync
fucking with lip syncing? Bare tongues, lip
Lip
syncing.
syncing.
Come on.
Nah, because I
come on.
wanted Luke Skywalker.
I'm like,
Scorcher.
love. I'm on a lip.
Hey, bruv.
lip sync.
Cuz.
But the reason I wasn't mad at it because it allowed him to get bookings and like
Yeah.
go and get some PA money and stuff.
Yeah,
innit?
yeah.
And my man was like, what was he?
Skepta produced that.
The other,
What's his name?
Liam Francis.
Liam Francis. Yeah.
Francis.
Do you know what song I just
Serious guy
remembered?
as well.
New Brand, Get Serious.
Yes.
Dominic Drop it. Then like the MCs
Gash
Next
by
Brand,
the
Get
hour.
Serious.
Beautiful song. Beautiful song.
Excuse my cough.
Girls
And then
control
now,
like Vincent Van Gogh.
fast forward, man's in the middle of COVID.
COVID bars.
Brother, can you stop coughing?
I'm a thyroid. I'm a boss with a thyroid.
Gash by the Hour was a classic.
What a time.
If that goes on
Beautiful
and dance now,
Yeah, I do want like.
And State Your Name by Essentials. You want to hold it down? Yeah. Oh, you
Wanna
really
hold-
want to rep? Yeah.
What was that
You don't-
song?
you
the
don't fuck with
postcode
that?
song. Not
From
the
Richmond, I
postcode
never
song.
liked Essentials.
You
Yes,
never
sir.
liked Essentials?
Nah.
Oh,
I only
for you,
liked.
where
I
you,
liked
because you know where you're from.
Yeah, I only liked Gender, Any, Rest in
Hello,
Peace,
man, gender.
and I can't have that.
no, can you open it, please?
Oh, fair enough.
You thought she'd give it for you to
Yeah, I was
enjoy.
trying to be nice to give it to you guys like that.
For our listeners,
Imagine,
Chrissy just passed the other Chris a can of Gordon's gin for him to open for her, and they say chivalry's
Is
dead.
it pink?
Pink gin.
Oh, fair enough.
Come on, Chrissy Minaj, bro. Come on.
Yeah, man.
Festival.
On brand.
Chrissy
Chrissy,
Minaj.
Chris,
Aye.
yes, Chrissy Minaj. Yo, boy,
Whoa,
to the
whoa.
girl, be calm.
I know
What?
you do a little shimmy, no?
What the hell was that?
I'm starting to believe that he done dances now.
Yeah, I don't.
I hear the star. I bet there's a video of you probably like moving
Throwing it back and
crazy in the
swagging.
dance. I think so, allegedly.
With all that ass. Sorry.
Follow.
Throw that ass in a circle. She calls
Hey.
me.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I know you want to go to toilet, but I don't know how we're gonna do this, bro. So
Last week it was just chaotic. Oh, he said stand up. Mad thing.
crazy.
Whilst this is going on, this is an intermission.
You guys can talk.
Yeah.
If you're locked in right now, you know what's going on. This is Off the Cuff Pod. I go by the name of Christopher the Capo. I'm
This
in
is
the
actually
building.
really upsetting me. I'm not gonna lie.
Why is that upsetting you?
Your voice.
Do you usually do this?
No, it's just you're trying to like give and it's not giving. Are you alright over there?
I'm not trying to give to you.
No.
Pause,
First of
man.
all, relax. Yeah.
I'm relaxed.
You can get tea as
Calm
well,
down.
Vans, quickly.
Tea.
There's tea.
No, you said tea.
Oh. Sorry, I'm out.
Do you guys drink hot chocolate?
No, I drink herbal tea.
Oh, what
I'm
kind?
not really a hot chocolate man.
Pepper beard.
Yes, you are.
Oh yeah, I am hot chocolate.
I winked.
Yeah. I didn't catch it straight away. Sorry.
going on right
It took
Work with me.
it took me a little while.
Work
Yeah.
with me.
It just you
Wow.
know just trying to feel air like dead air before
No,
Vans is back. This is
cool.
No, I
hilarious.
was doing that before.
Yeah. I love
You
it though.
sit back down. What's next on the agenda, Follow?
I'm gonna have a quick check here
Yeah.
in terms of what I don't want to, but we do have to. I think we do have to speak about it. So the gentleman Tyree Nichols, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, that died in America with the 5 police officers and 1 white officer.
Rest in peace.
Big news story because obviously police brutality. Usually for some people the face of it is white police officers,
Yeah.
and then obviously on our end it is black and brown people being brutalized. So it's interesting to see the perpetrators being 5 black men, all very swiftly being sacked. You know, very swift action basically.
Yeah.
And just like I didn't see the video, but I have heard like how bad it was, and I'm happy that it didn't come across my news that's on the internet. But I don't know what it's going to take for that to never be a thing.
Abolish the police. Like,
But then can we live in a society without police?
no.
Nah, because they, as mad as it is, every day is fuck the feds, but they are handy. there are times when they are handy.
That's real. That's real. Yeah.
That's the real. There's like there are times where there are some situations where you've looked back and thought, thank God them police officers were there. But it's, I don't know, I feel like there should be some form of screen checking, like some screen testing for some police officers, because the ones that have the power trips are the issue. The ones that, you know, were, when they were younger, they were probably bullied or things along those lines.
I think I hear you, but I think sometimes we like, that gets very cliche. I don't think it's just that. I just think it's people getting a job and power can corrupt. Because I don't know how true it is. I don't just want to throw it out there, but I'm seeing stories on that apparently some of the officers knew Tyree and it might be attached to a woman.
Yeah, something like that.
One of them either
like
ex-girlfriend or baby mum.
Yeah.
And that's part of the reason why this thing has happened. If that's the case, then the charges got to be increased, maybe premeditated thing, because if it is because of a jealousy situation,
it's ridiculous.
You just went outside because of you couldn't control your emotions because someone might be moved on with someone else. Like, of course, that's speculation. I don't know it to be absolute truth, but even without that, what happened is heinous and brazy, and it does make me upset to like look and like at one of the first thing go, oh yeah, cool. Look how quickly they dealt with the black officers, but I can't even look at it from a race point of view. On the other end, you abuse the power of your badge, your uniform, and the institution, which usually would support you. Yeah. And this person, black, brown, blue, white, yellow. Of course, I'm a black person. That's my natural bias, but that's a civilian there. And at the end of the day, you have power over that person. Yeah. And in a country which is very, do you get tea? Yeah, please. Which is very gun ho, very gun happy. Like, it's just mad, isn't it? So
it's definitely an example of like abuse of power. It's more heartbreaking and saddening to see it as it's our own, and it's like.
Do you feel we should like protest to the same like degree we did with like other very pivotal landmark like George Floyd?
But you know what it is? I think yes, we should.
Yeah.
But do you remember during the period of